Rowan, is that you?
Apparently not.
I guess not.
No, it's me, Nightleaf.
I thought you were half-orc. Hmm.
The other half's a mystery.
Some of us
Mystery
believe
meat?
you've already
A
said
medical
what it
mystery.
is, and some of us believe it's something yet to be revealed.
Mhm.
Which is
It could be. It could also be half orc.
Oh, you're a full orc?
Sure.
So you're just an orc.
Nork.
I'm
Are
half
you
orc,
or
and
are
I'm
you not
also.
an orc?
It's orc. What? It's spelled with a K at the end.
Okay.
I was hoping you were going to be like half orc, half pig, so I could call you pork.
Gene is the only normal person on the Discord.
Because he's wearing jeans.
Normal. What defines normal nowadays?
I do.
Well,
Charlie!
Hello.
Good evening, my friends.
Hello.
Hello.
Top of the morning.
Oh, hi. Hello.
You're just a
sorry,
single Firbolg.
I was
And-
all set to be on time, and then I spilled my coffee/whiskey all over myself and had to clean that up.
oh
Coffee
no,
and whiskey.
now he's a
Oh my
minute
God.
late.
That's an Irish coffee.
Well, so when I was 11 years old, I had a really bad sore throat, and my dad took me to the doctor, as a father does. And, you know, I don't remember why it was so important I get over it. You know, I was an angsty teenager, living my best emo life. And the doctor's like, well, if you really want to get over this as quickly as possible, have your dad make you some coffee, put a tablespoon of honey in it, and a shot of whiskey. Clear it right up in the next couple of days. And I was like, Dad, he can't say that. He's a doctor, and I'm a minor. But sure as shit, it's my go-to whenever I have a sore throat.
Nice.
But I also have this bottle of Kentucky Coffee, which is a coffee flavored whiskey. That seemed like a really good idea when I bought it, and then was a terrible idea after I bought it. And so finding excuses to try and get that bottle down so that I can say, not waste the money I spent on it.
Mm.
Wow. Oh, wow. Now you have to drink it.
Yeah.
And drink it
Yeah.
you shall.
I mean, if you put it in actual coffee, you can't taste it.
Really? Wow.
Pretty fantastic, if I do say so myself. Oh, what a week. What a week. I got enrolled in school today.
Wow, congrats.
Congrats.
Well done.
Yeah. UAGC. I'm going to be doing their behavioral sciences program.
Ooh, very cool.
But how has everybody else been? Spill the tea, girls.
Mhm.
God.
I'm fine. Looking good. Same old,
I was
same old.
fine until now. And
Black Queen.
I've just died.
Work.
I'm sorry. I've been watching The Circle like the last couple of weeks, and like some of the positive vibes they put off, they're infectious, you know?
Mm.
The circle. The circlet.
If you're unfamiliar, it's a reality TV show where they put people in hotel rooms or apartments by themselves, and the only way they can interact with each other is through text.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that sounds like a recipe for disaster.
That
Oh, it
sounds
is. It's
like
so
my
juicy.
daily life.
How's everyone doing? I feel like it's been a week since I've seen all of you.
It's been week since we've seen each other.
I think it's been a week since I heard you guys.
Oh, yeah.
It's been 1 week since nothing me.
1 week since... 1 week since you laughed at me.
So the thing is, I know the song is by the Bare Naked Ladies, but the version of it I'm most familiar with is the Weird Al version, where the song's about Jerry Springer.
Jerry Springer.
It is so funny.
Les Springer.
But welcome everybody to another wonderful session prepared by yours truly of A Tale of Pain and Plain. I have to, out of solidarity, real quick. We have several adventures or one-shots being advertised right now by the Dungeon Masters on the server. DM Trey is talking about doing kind of a Disney villains, either one-shot series or campaign. He hasn't quite figured out whether it's going to be kind of a like evil-based campaign where the whole goal is to cause as much chaos as possible, or if it's a redemption quest. But be on the lookout for that if that sounds like something that you're interested in. DM Eric is hosting more of his battle royales. He put a poll out there to see who is available at what times. I played in the battle royale on the day of dice, and oh my god, it was so much fun. Usually in a battle royale, once you're dead, you're out, but he has very unique rules put in place so that if you die, it just knocks points off of your victory, and you stay in the fight the entire time. And after my participation, I came in second. I missed it by 2 points.
Wow.
And I've got a massive bone to pick with a druid I fought who's in my Thursday night group.
Uh-oh.
He's about to fail some rolls.
Oh yeah, got me good. And then as always, Fitz has so many unique ideas and so many different adventures. I don't know how that man keeps his head on straight, but I love him to death, so, keep at it, buddy.
Nice. And
I myself am going to be starting a Monster Hunter themed campaign Thursday mornings, which I imagine that doesn't work out for most of you, but that's just what I've got currently going on. Trying to get a couple of more things started.
Cool.
And having some fun with that. Definitely keep an eye on the common room and the quest board if there's ever a time where you want to jump into more stuff or try out a different game master. Always that's going to be kind of the best place to see what we have going on. And in the future, we've got some very big plans that will be open to everybody with no limitations.
No limits.
Mm.
We hate limits, precious.
But it's because we love our community and we want to give everybody the opportunity to have as much fun as they want. But unless any of you have anything for me, let's go ahead and get started with today's session.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that Orange will be a little bit late to the group. And
Oh,
he
no
said
worries.
to start without-
Yeah, I was actually kind of worried because we had talked the other day about the possibility of both of you missing today because of an early morning activity. But glad to have you. Glad to know that Orange will be here. Excellent all around. All right, but oh, good. My OneNote did update on my computer. All right, so without any further ado. The last time we gathered together, you traveled deep into the jungles of Fonel, braving a heavily trapped tunnel that led to a forgotten crater where an ancient pyramid stood in reverence to the gods. Within this sanctuary, you were beset upon by a powerful, terrifying, dangerous, lying coatl named Noatl, who seemed to be starving for social interaction. Pretending to be a god, this small snake-like celestial did whatever it could to keep you around for as long as possible. until you were able to catch on to its scheme, revealing it for the sad little creature it was. You shared some jokes, then decided you'd had enough of this silliness. The vile hunt was tracking Eban Claw, the leader of the carnivores, and the consequences of their success could be catastrophic. Continuing down the path you've been following, you came out into a great prideland with tall, dry grass and rampant with predators. It didn't take long at all for a group of hyenas to surround you, albeit losing the element of surprise in the process. Fortunately, these beasts were not the brightest, and it took very little to convince them that you were emissaries traveling on behalf of Ophelia and the herbivores to promote peace between the beast tribes. Believing you, they took you straight to their leader, and you were able to gain an audience. You warned Eban Claw of the danger he was in, and at first he seemed to understand, and even want your help. But the more you talked about the dishonorable hunters and their tricky tactics, the more Eban Claw realized he could truly prove his worthiness as the leader of Fonel by slaying the vile hunt. With a mighty roar, he dashed off into the distance, leaving all of you at Razortooth Rock, mistakes having been made. As soon as Eban Claw took off, you were talking to the hyenas that escorted you here, and learned that Eban Claw would likely go to a central point throughout his territory where the winds shift on a regular basis, a place where he could catch the scent of anyone trespassing within his lands. Hopefully you can catch him before he gets put into a difficult situation. The hyena is more than happy to escort you. Floor is yours.
I think last time we were wondering whether we were going to go after him. Is that still the plan?
We do have our guide with us. Heh. Which way are we heading?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. So, gotta be that way. Yeah, this way. And he just starts walking off.
Jean, Tradoroh, shall we do this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
You sound very convincing.
Yeah.
Sure, let's do it.
Slow down, heh. We're coming.
I mean, you're getting really close to saying the name right, but it's more of a yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta sound like you're horking something up, like a
Like
Yeah.
a
He
heh
gets it.
or a huh. Oh, too much phlegm.
Well, I want to know more about your king. Particularly, if he gets himself into a situation with these hunters and he cannot protect himself, is he going to lash out at outside help?
That's always kind of... that's a weird one. I don't know that I've ever seen Eban Claw ever be put in a bad situation. So I really don't know what he would do. I think maybe... Yeah... Maybe he would, maybe he wouldn't. Maybe he'd eat you for interfering, maybe he'd thank you.
Well, thank you. That was very helpful.
I mean, maybe it was helpful, maybe not.
Yeah, not. It was the sarcasm is not helpful at all. Yeah.
I've never had sarcasm before. What's that taste like?
Bittersweet. Very bittersweet.
Bitter and sweet. Oh, that just reminds me more of... Oh,
Oh no.
Did your mother make that for you?
no, that's my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah. Yeah. So are we running alongside? Are we running? What's happening?
Oh, do we need to run? Sorry. Yeah, we
what
can
kind
run.
of sense of urgency here if we're going to catch him before he gets himself
We'd like to have
killed?
him alive.
You know, that is an excellent point. You know, how can you help if, it's too late when you get there? I definitely see what you're getting at. And finally, understanding the intent behind him leading you to this point in the Pride Lands, he starts kind of speeding up in that awkward gait that hyenas have. That awkward, like as if their bodies weren't made to run, but they still try anyway. A little bit diagonal. And even though it's awkward, he is still quite fast. And each of you kind of have to get him to slow down a little bit, confusing him even further, just so you can keep up.
Watch out now. Some of us are 8 feet tall.
I kind of like want to... Val, maybe you should ride the hyena.
Even I have my standards, so I'm just going to bow out of that.
Oh, it's okay. I don't bite.
Well, I'm afraid
Maybe
of
I
what's
do.
going to bite me if I ride you. That's all. You look like you might have a few fleas.
That is absolutely rude. How dare you? As like a dozen fleas are jumping all over his body at that moment.
You seem to be teeming, my friend.
Hey, can you talk to those fleas?
Yeah, they're a whole family.
Think you just admitted you have fleas.
Oh, yeah, but they're like sentient fleas, so it's okay.
And you guys talk really easily for running as fast as we're running.
Oh, yeah, I got stamina for days.
That's good.
If I could just catch my breath. How long are we going now?
Well, I believe the spot is about 5 miles away. So, at the rate we're going, we should get there in about 20 minutes.
Well, good. We're going to have time to talk.
When 20 minutes at his speed. I don't think we can run as fast as him.
Let's try.
And based on what you saw of Eban Claw, you're not even running as fast as he did.
My legs are gonna be dead by the time we get there.
What should we do?
Is there a faster way to go? I don't
Hey,
think so.
yeah. Is there any shortcuts to getting to this place?
Well, yeah, we're taking the shortcut.
Oh,
Just in that moment of realization, you were not meant to run at this rate for this long.
what about other animals? Could we ride animals there?
No.
They're like
Yeah,
animal. They're like animal people, though. They're not like animals.
well, if we're just asking them, you know.
We can't ride these hyenas. You guys are huge.
That's why I offered for you, wee man.
Well, it doesn't do any good to get the squishy one there first.
You could scout out the situation.
Yes, with these
And
very quiet hyenas.
Flea-ridden.
the-
Don't forget.
No. And I point right at him. He is the not quiet one. The rest of them did well.
No, it was Gurgle was the one that laughed.
Gurgle.
Wait,
Right?
was it you who laughed, or was it Gurgle?
That was Gurgle.
It was Gurgle.
Oh, okay, that was my mistake. Okay, I point at Gurgle instead. It was him. I like that one.
Yeah, we like him too. That's why we keep him around, even though he ruins like half our hunts.
What do you think we should do to help Eban Claw?
I don't know. I mean, that's really up to you.
It's not
I
really
mean,
what
I know that if I get involved, if he lives, he's probably gonna eat my face. And I don't know if you've ever had your face eaten before, but I haven't, and I'm looking forward to keeping that track record.
Hey,
I think when we get there, you guys should just lay low.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Probably will do that. Gurgle, you should probably stop running.
So I'm getting the picture that we're not going to catch up with Eban Claw. Is that correct?
I mean, we might, depending on how long he waits, how long it takes him to track the people he's after.
Lord, I have no idea what to do now.
Yeah, just have some faith. We'll catch up. Eban Claw might be fast, might be a little power hungry, and pretty vicious, and definitely dedicated to his craft.
All right, well, we're going to have to slow down a little bit because these giants that I'm traveling with can't run that fast for that long.
No, I'm fine.
No, it's cool. We can slow down. What was I
Rowan,
saying? Oh yeah,
don't
he's
you
all those
military
things,
training?
but he's also fairly calculating. Yeah, that's why people never surprise him.
It sounds like you're not describing a very nice person.
What exactly is Eban Claw? You make him sound like he's, well, obviously a hunter, but like he's a genius.
Well,
Well,
don't you
also
think
that
so?
he's vicious and not.
If he was such a genius, how come we had to be the ones to tell him the hunters were on his lands?
But he already knew they were here.
But why is it?
Then why did he
now?
thank us for bringing the information?
Because of the awesome persuading that I did with all of their dirty tricks.
so why are we helping him again?
To prevent a chaotic power struggle.
What if we like chaotic power struggle?
Okay, let's just let the land disappear then.
I'm surprised the fairy said that.
Okay, so putting it in simple terms, if Eban Claw dies,
This region
That
will be
takes-
thrown into chaos.
not entirely true, but yes. If Eban Claw dies, the throne for this region becomes up for grabs for whoever is left, which in this particular case I believe would be the leader of the Vegisauruses.
Okay.
But at the same time, Eban Claw is the only one in this land that kept all of the other predators from going overboard with the hunting.
Okay.
Oh my dear lord. Eban Claw dies, all the predators here can go on an onslaught, not be stopped by their king.
Okay.
I'm done with you. And he just Vainheart starts walking away.
Walking. Thought you were running.
Let's keep running.
We stopped obviously to talk.
But no, the overall objective here had nothing to do with really saving Eban Claw or really siding with anybody. It was the fact that Fonel has its connection to the Beastlands, the outer plane of both law and chaos. This conflicting idea of, yes, things are rambunctious and they seem to happen without reason, but that in and of itself is orderly, is what makes the Beastlands so unique. If Fonel gets too close to the true nature of the Beastlands, as it already has in very recent history, what's left of it will be torn out of the Outlands, likely with you in it. And so
Be a
there has
voice
to
inside
be
of our heads.
there has to be either a little bit more chaos than law, or a little bit too much law compared to the chaos in order for it to maintain its positioning here. Because that provides neutrality.
I say we help maintain the balance. Let's at least go see what happens with Eban Claw.
Well, that's the point, is that I'm not sure what maintains the balance. Is Eban Claw supposed to win or lose?
I think he's supposed to win because he's kind of that element that's keeping the place with a lot of law, a lot of domination, that's keeping it from sliding into the Outlands. What do you guys think?
Agreed 100%.
We might get sucked out into the Outlands if this place goes.
We're in the Outlands, so we can get sucked into the Beastlands.
Beastlands. And that sounds dangerous. That sounds
From
very
a
dangerous.
survival. Yes.
Alright, so we
yes.
don't want to be sucked out, so we help Eban Claw for that reason, so that we don't get sucked into the Beastlands.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes. Yes. We're also doing it for our survival.
That is, if we can help him, because if we can't, then we get sucked anyway.
But to be
Well-
honest, he might not even need our help. He might,
hope so.
as said, he might.
That
be
was a
able to
really
take
good one.
arms.
That was a really good one.
Oh, I was like, that threw me so off. I was like, did I do something?
Sorry.
What did I
Sorry,
do?
go ahead.
I was like, what did I do?
I don't know, but whatever you did it fantastically.
It was a really good.
It's a really
when I
good
went,
hit.
Yeah.
Well, it's just as it says. Hold on, I gotta try to get back into character. Muting for 2 seconds.
He's like, me.
Rubber baby buggy buggers.
Unique New York.
Rubber baby
Unique
buggy
New York.
buggers. Unique New York. Unique
You
New
guys are
York.
making this so hard because all I'm hearing is all the different voices and the smile's not going away.
How now, brown cow? How now, brown cow?
All right, rein it in.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I forgot there was a Firbolg.
But it is as Rowan has said, we do not want the order of things here. As chaotic as they appear, we do not want the order to go beyond that chaos. If it goes beyond the chaos or becomes too orderly, think of it in a term of actual nature. Nature simply just is. If we let nature falter, the lands, we risk our very existence by doing nothing. But at the same time, if we do too much, we might risk our very existence. This is a very kind of like a needle in the haystack situation. We have to be very careful where we're putting our hands.
So what you're saying is either this situation that's happening with Eban Claw is an outside force tipping the scale, or maybe we will be the ones tipping the scale.
We come with many risks.
Yes, in this situation, this particular one, I believe keeping Eban Claw alive is vital. I have it under pretense that if he dies, it becomes overly chaotic because the predators in this land will not have a ruler to hold them back. So they might pour into the other lands, eating to their heart's content. As you saw with Val, do you remember that tiger's name? The one that was willing to
T
kill us?
something.
Started with a T.
Yeah,
Corin.
Torin.
Torin, thank you.
I was going to say Tiburon.
That creature, that tiger, was about as big as Rowan. And it was completely willing
What?
to kill us and listen to no reason. Big as in height, Rowan. Don't take offense.
Okay.
That
That's
creature was huge. And if it was not for Eban Claw, it would have attacked us.
Hmm.
Eban Claw holds sway over creatures like that, creatures that are willing to kill without reason. I feel that if Eban Claw dies, the chaos grows.
Well, let's hear an opposing opinion, because it seems like there might be another thought. Is that...
It sounds like
Accurate?
Orange has an opinion.
No, we can keep him alive. Probably.
Okay.
The fairy has spoken.
Hmm. Well, sometimes we get excited and carry on. So if we need to stop and hear someone out, no problem. Let's continue following He. And have we asked him everything? Does anyone have any questions they can ask him about the situation?
Well, the biggest thing I was worried about was would Eban Claw attack us if we tried to help him?
Well, if he
Because this is a
dared.
creature of...
We're not
Rowan,
going to
this
know
is-
until we do it.
I have a
Exactly.
question.
Go ahead, Orange.
Yes, Orange.
What is Evan Claw like?
He's an
He
Aarakocra,
is-
right?
He's a
What is he?
Sabertooth.
What? He's a Sabertooth.
Oh,
Yeah, he is
No,
a.
like things that he likes, not like what he's like.
I don't think any of us know that. We just talked to him one time.
He.
Maybe
What is he like?
I'm asking him.
you.
I'm asking him.
Answer the fairy, please.
Hmm? Oh, okay. What does Eban Claw like? He definitely likes killing enemies in the heat of battle. Likes stalking up on unsuspecting prey. And he absolutely loves plotting the, usurpation of, the seat of Fonel. Loves talking about that. But I mean, he likes all the same things most of us like, meat, sunbathing, getting muddy, and then
typical-
taking a bath.
Is there
A
someone else
typical
that
cat.
sits in the seat?
Is there someone else that sits in the seat of Fonel right now, or was that just a...
I don't think the seat is...
I'm
I don't even
asking,
think-
huh?
Well, yeah, it
You
used
mean
to
hat?
be, prior to Fonel getting ripped back into the Beastlands, it was this lion fella.
Mufasa.
Forget what his name was, but he ruled with a pretty iron fist. But he got sick, and then, he had people try to step in for him, but they had their own plans, and everything kind of got a little too chaotically orderly chaotic. And Fonel, no more.
Fonel
So right
was,
now there's nobody sitting in that position, and
Can I interrupt you? Is this lion still alive?
no, he's in the. Well, I don't know actually. He's in the Beastlands.
He was banished.
Oh. Banished?
Well,
He wasn't banished.
he was sent over there with everyone else. That got
He
sucked.
got sucked like everything else.
You mean the land went back to the Beastlands?
And the people in it, a lot of the people that were here are not here.
Okay, is that... Okay,
That's what we're afraid will happen to us.
well, I was hoping we could maybe bring this lion back, but that sounds impossible now.
I don't think we need to. I mean, we just got to put Eban Claw in that spot.
Yes. Can I ask you an honest question?
I am nothing but honest.
How much power does Eban Claw actually want?
Oh no. Brown
What was that,
cow.
Orange?
Oh no, brown cows.
Oh, she's doing the tongue twisters.
My character is just being a bit stupid.
That's just the Orange is in the back of the group, just like everybody else was doing these. Can I do them?
La, la,
She
la,
saw
la, la,
seashells
la.
down by the seashore.
It's hard for me to understand you today, Orange. I'm not sure if it's just me or not.
Okay, we moved the speaker.
Your words are getting muddled.
Can you hear
Yeah,
me
they-
now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I imagine the two of you are sharing a microphone, and so you're having to kind of like swap places whenever you want to get something
Just
said.
squish faces
Ugh,
together.
New love makes me sick.
But it's not new.
But
We're so close
Getting-
together. We're sharing.
getting to Vainheart's question as far as how much power does Eban Claw want? And, it actually takes a moment to think about it instead of just word vomiting like he has been. That is a question. Pretty good one. Well, he wants to be in charge of all of Fonel.
All of it.
All of it.
Even the territories that are not his.
Yep.
Hmm.
And then the place would fall into the Beastlands. Unbalanced.
Well, not necessarily, because there is, this. If he takes the seat of power, it would fall on him to make sure that the predators aren't eating too many of the non-predators. I call them food. But,
As you should.
and also making sure that the food isn't eating too much of the jungle.
Mm.
And, then you have the birds, and they do what they do. I'm not really sure. But I believe that Eban Claw, if placed in that seat, would have the stern and strict leadership style necessary in order to maintain the balance.
But has he actually made that clear that that's what he intends to do?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Okay, so he does want to be a king. He doesn't want to be a tyrant.
I don't know the difference between those words, but yeah.
A king takes care of his people, listens to their demands. A tyrant takes everything for himself, no matter the cost of others' lives.
And he just stares at you silently.
I think you might have
And
gone
you
over
may
his
have
pretty
said-
hard.
Yeah, you may have said something too high in cognitive ability for him to understand.
He's a hyena,
Okay.
my good man.
Does
I see
does,
that.
Does Head believe what he's saying? Like, is he telling us the truth, or is he
You
trying
could
to?
certainly make an insight check.
Oh
I'd
dear.
like to peer closely as well.
No. Boo.
Mhm.
I'll tell you.
Oof.
Oh, Rowan got a 25, so let's pretend like he rolled that.
Hmm.
Yeah, definitely seems to believe what he's saying. But you also take into factor, this is just his perception of reality.
At the risk, I guess I will ask Eban Claw myself the next time we see him.
You seem unsettled, Vainheart. You know what power can do to people, do you?
Let's just say I've lost things to people in this pursuit of power.
Well, we better make it there then.
When we get there, let me talk to Eban Claw by myself, please. Away from the group.
Let's see what's happening first.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Let's head off. Oh wait, we don't have horses. Sorry.
Don't you have hooves?
I don't. I have toesies and feets.
You have toes? And I just look straight at his feet. What the
Well, I
hell?
have boots on. You can't see them.
Take them off.
No, no time for feet. Let's go.
And the funny thing is, it doesn't take much longer for hit to be like, well, we're here. You all got so caught up in talking to each other, trying to discuss the pros and cons of even getting involved in the first place. What necessarily happens if Eban Claw takes the seat of power, that and the other hyenas just kind of kept walking and guiding you guys further and further along. And it took a little bit longer than he had initially estimated, which probably had more to do with a lack of arithmetic skill than, a slowness. But eventually he's like, all right, we're here. And there's no Eban Claw.
Well, he is faster than us.
Well, I mean, we'll just do what he did. He probably came over here. Do you see that rock? He likes to sit on that rock, and he will just survey the entire area. If you sit... No, not right there. We got a few more inches to the right.
Someone with keen eyesight.
No, your other
please.
right.
Please go.
To just imitate what a cat would do and just perch myself on the rock. Like this.
Now, Vainheart, as you are following the terrible instructions on where to sit, as you kind of hit that sweet spot, you realize that there is a shadow moving through my kitchen. That's lovely.
Oh. Better go check that out.
There is a strange wind, as if everything is flowing directly towards you and then beginning to spiral around your body.
Whoa. I feel like a cat.
But go ahead and give me a perception check, Vainheart.
Oh no.
What do you perceive,
dokie.
Vainheart?
Probably not a whole lot.
What do you
Oh,
do?
yeah, not a whole lot.
Let me try. I'm a big cat.
I'll have to make room for this someone else on this pedestal, I'm afraid. I'm gonna just stand up and slowly walk away
Get
from
up
it.
there.
Yeah, you hop down, allowing Orange to kind of float up and perch, and you too feel it. This swirling wind that seems to all come into this central point, carrying the scent of everything within these Pridelands to this exact spot. So, Orange, go ahead and give me a perception check.
I'm not liking my rolls today.
It is wonderful. It's almost as if by smelling the air and taking in the scents carried by the wind, that you can visualize picture. There are a group of jackals 5 miles west of you. They're stalking for some small prey. And you take another kind of sniff, and it's a badger. It's a badger doing out here. This isn't badger territory. Those jackals are in for it. Badgers are fierce. And then about 200 feet ahead of you, you can pick out the smell of rabbits. And not just the rabbits, but freshly dug soil. And you just know instinctively that they're currently digging a home. They're burrowing. And then your face kind of scrunches as there is a foul body odor smell that's coming from your best guess, maybe 2 miles northeast. Ugh, those don't smell like animals at all. Those smell like people. You don't like people.
Mm,
But we are people.
One of us is evil.
You
The rest
also,
of us is not evil.
but Orange, you smell a group of them. But what's more concerning is you can also smell Eban Claw. That strong kind of musk that an apex predator would use to mark their territory. You can smell that in about the same area.
Smells like Fritos.
Fritos.
You know, like corn chips.
What are chips?
What
They're
aren't
But that's-
delicious.
everything is a chip.
What do you sense up there, Orange? Do we know the way?
I like to say that my character was like saying all the things that you're saying, and
Okay.
they were like being really like, I don't know how to describe it.
Just kind of narrating what you're experiencing as it's happening.
I was like, I can smell colors and
Oh, cool.
see
Who
sense.
put shrooms up there?
I'm glad we've got a fairy with us.
And then I would interject all the information, but like in between, I'd be like,
The colors.
they'd be like, is she okay?
That's cool. I like that.
And
She's
you
tripping out,
paint with
man.
all the colors of the wind.
My character might be going insane. I don't know.
I think someone needs to pull her off of that rock before she has to run a saving throw or something.
All right. So she smelled out the dude. I think that we should make haste. Let us make haste.
To where?
To where she smelled Eban Claw.
Wait.
Well, she relayed to us all
Orange.
the
This
sensations.
way. This way.
Yes,
That way.
follow her.
Okay. We go that way. Heh.
I
You
just,
might want to
I
stay
just
behind
like
now.
fucking, I just like fucking book it like mock speed.
Oh, she's quite quiet. Fast. Quick.
She's quite what?
She's quite quiet.
The insanity is growing between us all.
I'm running.
I'm running too.
All
Has
right,
anyone
have
seen
fun.
Tradoroh tonight? Oh, good, you are here.
big guy.
Once he's been-
Sure.
But as you're running, following Orange's lead, as none of you know where you're going, it seems that only she seems to have a vague idea. But the level of confidence this fairy displays in picking a direction and committing to it by going as fast as possible, you all have to kind of like jolt yourselves into responding very quickly in order to maintain pace and keep up. And as you're running, you can hear Eban Claw's roars echoing across the landscape. At first, mighty, intimidating. But then there's a shift in tone. It's more ferocious. Almost as if he's trying to intimidate, knowing that it didn't work the first time. And at one point you hear pained howls.
It doesn't sound like it's going well. Could we see him yet? Sorry for
As you
one, Jack.
continue to run, yes. Oh, I was done. Thank you for interjecting and saving me. But you're getting closer, the roars are getting louder and louder, and then you can see Eban Claw is surrounded by 6 people in hooded cloaks. Currently, it looks like he is caught in a trap as they are firing arrows and crossbows at him from a distance. But he can't seem to move very far from where he is at, and he is bleeding. He's got several bolts and arrows in his hide. And with every additional one, he seems to be struggling more and more. But currently you are about 100 feet away.
So, we're about 100 feet away from the cloaked figures as well.
100 feet from Eban Claw, which would translate to about 65 feet from these cloaked figures, which means you could get to them in the next 6 seconds.
You know, I could just light them up from here if you want.
Are we able to do like the surprise attack thingy or sneak attack or whatever it's called?
They have not noticed you, so if you would like to engage them in combat, you would get a surprise round.
Do we?
Is that what we want to do? Engage
Yes.
or
Yes.
talk? Straight up fight?
Let's blow them up.
Engage.
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 Can I mean, how do we decide? I mean, if everyone is okay, I will fire a guiding bolt. Otherwise, we can do it. I mean, would we do initiative beforehand or not until something happens? I don't know how that happens.
Initiative.
What?
What?
I heard
What?
Chiv.
Initiative.
Let's
Initiative.
roll initiative.
Oh,
Woohoo! Where's that?
nice, Vainheart.
Ooh,
Do this.
wow.
Wow, you guys rolled really good and I didn't.
I'm always at the back of the pack.
It's fine.
It's fine.
All right, so currently you are about 65 feet away from the nearest member of the Vile Hunt. Vainheart, what would you like to do before they have a chance to notice all of you?
Make it count, my good man.
Oh, this is gonna be hard because I am a melee fighter. Do I have anything I can do?
Throw
Bu-
axe.
buff yourself. I don't know if you have buff things yet or anything. Doesn't necessarily have to be damage to them. Right?
Yep.
Whatever your heart desires, speak it aloud, and so it shall be.
I mean, I guess I could like, I don't know, throw a hammer at one of them as I'm like sprinting toward them. There's not much I can do. I'm a melee fighter and I'm too far for anything else.
You got this. You can do something.
Wait, if I can get like maybe a few feet closer, I can use a cantrip and shoot a sacred flame at them.
There you go. There's a solid option.
Or I could try to command one of them to drop a weapon or something. Yeah, that would
Whichever one you
confuse the
want.
rest of them.
Whichever one you want.
What? I'm gonna. I really don't want to waste my spell slots. I'm gonna sacred flame the person that's gonna be, I guess, directly in the middle of the group, so everybody
yeah.
has to look at that person.
Okay. Yeah, you
Are
can
we-
do that.
Just as like a little strategy, are we going to each attack a different person, or are we going to attack the same one?
Let's attack a
What do you-
different person.
There's 6 of us
Well,
and 6 of them.
at the current moment, I'm assuming, since the narrative was they're all pelting Eban Claw with bolts and arrows, none of them have a melee weapon out. So
I say we go 1 for 1.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I agree.
okay, I can get behind that.
All right, so Vainheart, you have identified you want to go for somebody that's kind of in the middle of the group, hoping that throwing a sacred flame will draw all of the attention towards that one person, giving you a few extra seconds for everybody else to get in place. Is that what you would like to go with?
Yes.
All right, and remind me, is it a wisdom saving throw, dexterity saving throw?
Let's see. It's a attack / saves is dexterity.
All right, dexterity, which is going to be a 7, which I believe fails.
I haven't cast yet.
Well, if it requires a saving throw, you don't actually do anything to hit them. You just roll the
Oh.
damage if they fail.
Okay, so all I gotta do is just, since this is like a surprise attack, just a straight roll, or like, how do surprise attacks work? That's a straight roll or like a advantage
You don't have
roll?
advantage on damage rolls. Just hit.
Oh,
roll.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was making sure of. Okay, it's going, and it's only gonna do 1 point of damage. Yeah, that little bird.
Oh gosh.
What a little cutie.
I'm gonna singe his little tootsie.
Burn
So I'm
his
just
It's
little-
gonna like flick my fingers, and there's gonna be a little fire that just like hits the dude's foot.
What the
I've
shit?
never changed it off.
It's your first
Flip the
time.
flame.
I swear this doesn't happen often, guys.
Okay.
But
Oh, yeah,
that's what
but-
I'm gonna. That's what I'm
Again,
gonna do
what
though.
do you
I'm gonna since
shoulders
I know
up,
this attack is
let's keep
gonna
it
be
going.
like so pitiful, I'm just gonna do like a joke attack. I'm just gonna snap my fingers, and that little sacred flame is gonna catch the dude's foot on fire or something.
All right, is there anything else you would like to do with your surprise round?
I don't really think there's much else I can do. I guess just try to get as close as possible. I could still throw that hammer, but no, I can't throw that hammer.
Nope, already used your action.
What can I do as a bonus action? Can I do anything as a bonus? Do I even have a bonus action? No, I do not, except Wrathful Smite, and I'm not nowhere close enough to do that. Oh boy, I'm just gonna run up to his face as quickly as I can.
Mm.
Mickey Mouse is here, boys! Oh,
Oh my.
hello, my name's Vainheart, the
Oh, someone
Paladin
broke
of
the human.
Righteousness.
It's hard.
God.
I can't.
That is
Okay.
actually a really good Mickey Mouse
It is
impression.
really good.
But if that is your turn, Vainheart, Orange, you are up next. Tradoroh, you would be after. So, Orange, what would you like to do with your surprise round as you are roughly 60 feet away from this group of assholes attacking Eban Claw?
I think I want to do Hollow of Thorns, but I'm not 100% sure how it works.
All right, let's take a look here. Hail of Thorns as a bonus action.
It's a fun move to use.
All right, so using your bonus action, you will cast the spell. The next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack before the spell ends, the spell creates a rain of thorns that sprout from your ranged weapon or ammunition. In addition to the normal effect of the attack, the target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a dexterity saving throw, taking 1d10 piercing on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. So yeah, as your bonus action, you can activate the spell, and then for your action, you can make an attack roll utilizing your longbow. And if the attack hits, they have to make a saving throw against taking additional damage on top of what your arrow will normally do.
Wow.
Hmm.
Okay.
I told
So-
you it was a fun spell.
I press this one. I think I pressed the plus part, not the damage part, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then I go to the spells, or do I wait for you to do something? Wait, did I do it wrong?
Nope.
I
You're
think-
right.
Okay.
There's no attack roll. Should there be an attack roll?
Oh, D&D Beyond was doing this earlier this morning too.
I think you have to hit the number.
Let me try again. I hit the part that's like the plus part.
Mhm.
Okay, and then I press the V.
No, I think you hit the 5.
I hit the 5.
No?
It's just saying longbow.
Oh.
Let's see.
Do I press the damage part?
Maybe
Is the
right?
is the longbow equipped?
I thought so.
The arrows have to be
No,
equipped.
this is I actually believe this is related to the link Treyu shared yesterday about Roll20 and Discord starting to integrate with one another. I think both both Discord and Roll20 are having some issues, and I think this is a byproduct of that.
Why
but
can't we just leave the software alone? It was fine.
on the, I believe on the left side of the screen, or maybe the right, there should be that little custom roll icon.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and utilize that since it's being a little bit wonky. It's just going to be, well, technically be with advantage. So 2d20, and we'll add 5 to the value of the roll for your 2 hit.
Wait, V20?
Yes.
Right. And how do you roll with advantage?
Wait. It says send to everyone.
No, not that.
How do I roll to advantage? Oh, I just roll?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't
just
know
go
how
ahead
to
and
do
roll it.
advantage. Yeah.
Nice.
There we go. And an 18 plus 5 for a 23 will absolutely hit.
Yep.
So, go ahead and roll your damage. And let's
Okay.
pray
Having
it
to
doesn't
make
do the
those
same
rolls.
thing.
Do I just do a
Try it from the
D20
action.
again? Alright, let me try the Hall of Thorns one. Maybe it'll work?
No,
No, is that wrong?
Excellent. So there is the piercing damage from the Hail of Thorns. But we also need the damage from the arrow itself, which is going to be the
Oh, okay.
1d8 plus 3.
Okay.
And let's see. I have to look at your spell save DC, which is 12.
I don't think it did it.
Yeah, I
They-
can't roll from the actions part.
That is so weird.
But spells are fine, I guess.
I think
Okay,
it's
so
the-
yeah, let's do another custom roll for a d8,
That's
and
fine.
then we'll add the 3 to it. But this fella did succeed on their saving throw. They're going to take half the damage of the Hail of Thorns. And let's make sure that I'm accounting for all of the fun things that it does.
Longbow.
Excellent. So that one is going to take 5 points of piercing damage.
Does one
And that will
succeed
be
a saving
utilizing your
throw?
movement,
Surprised.
your bonus action, and your full action,
I would
which
like
will
to
be
say-
a...
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I'd like to add that my character seems a tiny bit unhinged, but like very like focused. Like her eyes are extremely dilated.
Whoa, look at that.
The wind.
All right. Will that be it for you, Orange?
Yes.
Fantastic. Big T.
Me go mad. And then me throw hand axe.
Wait, are you trying to rage?
Fantastic.
I already did.
Yeah, he went mad.
Oh,
Big mad.
Does
big glad.
whatever this number do hit?
You would have advantage because you have. They haven't noticed you.
Oh,
I mean, they are in the process of noticing you, but you have a surprise round.
okay. I think this other number would do.
I think so too. I'll allow it.
Is the damage advantage too, or I just roll
No,
it?
the damage is always going to be straight damage unless it's a critical.
Okay.
And then, we take the maximum value of the dice, add one more die, roll on top of it, and then that'll be the damage. But this guy's going to take 8 points of damage as you throw a hand axe and kind of sink it into his shoulder from behind. Bonus action movement. Will that be it for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to that guy. Hella fast. Hardcore.
Hell yeah. Rowan.
My cat wants attention.
yes. So, I want to hit someone who hasn't been hit yet. I mean, there's no map with all the tokens on it, so
Correct.
I'm not really sure what I'm looking at, but I guess the next closest person to Eban Claw that has not been hit.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a guiding bolt. Let's see. What do I have left? Oh, I only have the 1A, that's right. So I'm going to do a level 1 guiding bolt. And this time, I'm going to pull out my horn and I'm going to trumpet and inspire everyone around me with my thunderous blast.
I feel so inspired. Does that give inspiration? I feel like
No.
it should.
Yes, it turns out that everyone is very inspired.
Unfortunately, an 11 is not. Oh, wait! You have advantage.
Oh! Do I roll again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the damage part, just the attack.
Yeah, we want to
hit?
keep that damage. That's some nice damage.
Yeah.
But yeah, re-roll the to hit.
Okay. Fuck.
Oh God! I wondered why he said "fuck," and I was like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh."
I
Damn.
don't like this game.
I don't know how I feel. This is
Okay,
this
so
game
I
and
have
the last game.
I have a bonus action that I can use to do a weapon attack. So I'm gonna get
Yes, you
my.
do.
Let me get my brutal warhammer.
Gonna throw it.
No, I swung it down.
Aren't we 60 feet away?
Well, let's
How
just
did-
say I ran up there. No, that's too far. You're right.
It is too far.
Well, if I had been close enough, I'm like shaking my fist in
Let's-
the air. I could have gotten you.
I was just imagining
Why don't you
Rowan
heal with
ran.
Sabertooth?
Oh, I don't know if
With
I
a
can.
bonus action.
Can I?
Healing word.
But he cast a spell on his primary.
Oh, that's right, you did.
Yeah,
Never mind.
can't do it. I'm gonna
We're doing our best.
stamp my foot on the ground in frustration.
Mickey here.
You have to
You
stop
can't do
doing the
that.
Mickey Mouse.
I told him last night that was not allowed.
And that's why I'm doing it.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. So that'll bring us to Gene with Valkor on deck. All right, Gene, what are you doing?
I want to move to my guy's flanked. The only that next guy has been hit,
All right.
and I will use my short bow.
Why is it short?
I don't know. I don't even know why it's bowed.
You weren't even excited. It's short. Should be long.
What the heck? It's doing it to you too.
Yeah. So D20, right?
Yes.
D20.
With advantage, two of them.
Yeah, you will
Ow,
have advantage.
Ow! 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 Ow!
No.
Oh dear.
I'm okay.
Oh gosh.
Well, that's one roll. Where is that to?
It's done.
An 18 will hit.
Nice.
Especially since we are adding 4 to it. So yeah, 22.
And I'm pretty sure the piercing one's not gonna work, so I'm just gonna go for D6.
So
Nice.
5 plus 2 for 7.
And I could still use the surprise attack and sneak attack abilities too, right?
Yeah.
So it's a 2d6.
Yes, it is.
Do I have to roll this twice?
Yeah, you can roll 2d6.
And sneak attack for 1d6.
Okay, so sneak attack. 1d6. And you're a bugbear. So, you get surprise attack, which... Yeah! Yeah, for a total of 4d6. So, 5
yeah.
plus 2 is 7, 14, 18 points of damage.
We're just gonna say that arrow hit him in the
Nice.
spine.
I'm gonna try
Just
something.
gonna look at
'cause this
Rowan and be like, I don't think we should cast spells anymore.
We should let them do it.
We should just use weapons from now on. Fuck spells. Spells don't seem to do shit.
is weird. All right, Gene, is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
Did I move? When I moved to flank, did I move as close, like as far as I could to get closer to them, or is that?
Yeah, moving your full range of motion there.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Fantastic. Valkor!
Hello! I would like to shoot a fucking firebolt, please.
Absolutely.
At someone who
Please.
hasn't been hit, I have 120-foot range.
Oh, yeah, you can hit anybody.
Work, please!
Please
13?
rekindle our love. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
With
No?
advantage.
Oh, fuck yeah. Let's do another one.
Rekindle the love for spells.
Yes!
Finally.
I mean, you were going to hit either way. I just wanted to see if you could hit a natural 20.
Oh,
But go ahead and roll your damage.
4.
Nice.
You singed him better than I did.
Fantastic. And now that will start off initiative properly.
Do I get a bonus action or movement or anything else?
Do you have any bonus actions or movement you'd like to use?
Well, I'd like to be asked.
My bad.
no worries. I'm just kidding. I would like to move 10 feet away, so I'm 70 feet away from.
All right, so let's reposition
Cloaked
you 5, 10,
peoples.
15, 20, 25, 30, 30.
What the hell is Val on this map? I can't see him.
He's
That little
there
dot
he is.
behind me.
We'll put you right here.
I think
Well enough away from everybody. You've even got some tall grass right there that if you duck down, maybe they won't see you.
Okay, then I'll use my bonus action to hide behind the grass. Does that work?
Excellent. Yeah.
Awesome.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Stealth check.
I'm very sneaky.
All right. So will that be your turn?
Yes.
Excellent. That will take us to the top of initiative proper, with Vainheart and Orange at the top. So Vainheart, you're up first.
Was this the guy I attacked?
Yeah,
Was
this
it
guy right
this
here.
one? That one. All right, I'm gonna get right in his face. Hello there. I see you're attacking an undefensible animal.
That is factually inaccurate. Look at the fangs on that thing.
Look at the rope holding his leg down.
Look at his claws.
Look at your tiny hands.
This is
And
such a
then I'll
long
attack him.
conversation for 6 seconds.
Yeah, just having a very quick argument of
Like,
what
yes,
are you
no,
talking
yes,
about?
Let's have our
Vainheart, go
fun.
ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna I'm going. No, save that for later. I'm going to attack with my short sword. Please
Not
hit.
that short, Captain.
I switched dice for this. God damn it! I'm switching back.
Mm.
You go to strike at him, but he just raises. What does he have? Short bow? Crossbow?
Oh, shouldn't he have
One of them.
disadvantage? Oh no, that's when he attacks me.
Yeah, just raises up his bow to block the the attack.
Oh, you're so lucky. This is basically a rusted shiv.
All right, you got anything else, Vainheart?
Checking. I'm not sure. So for time, I'm gonna say that's the end of my turn. I have to read this.
Excellent. That'll bring us to Orange.
So how far away am I? What is the measurement?
Each square is 10?
5
5
feet.
feet.
5 feet.
5 feet?
Yes.
Technically
Okay.
10 feet if you're in difficult terrain.
But you're not.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's the guy that I attacked?
Oh, yeah, that was, Stop it, Fitz, I'm busy. That would be this one right here.
Okay. Then in that case, is he how's he doing?
I mean, he's looking mildly hurt, but, you know, everybody dies at some point, right?
I think so.
Okay, I'm gonna do the exact same thing.
All right, so.
And also go closer to him.
Where are you?
But let me figure that out. I can go 30 feet, right? Sorry, it's hard to do this on my computer.
Yeah, you have 30 feet of movement.
I have to make it very small to move my thing. How do
Making it smaller, make it harder to move.
Yeah, but I can't get the thing because all of the
She's on a
icons are
Mac.
in front of me.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, it's harder.
Well, how about
Mhm.
you have 30 feet of movement. Where would you like to go?
I'd like to go kind of near where the tree, more
That's-
straight up.
More straight up.
More straight up.
Or straight up? So, kind of at that kind of a trajectory.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and that was roughly about there.
Yes.
And I'm gonna. So I do 2D.
No.
So I do want to do the longbow again.
Okay.
With
So last time you had advantage just because they were not prepared for all of you to come into combat with them. But
Okay.
now that they are aware of you, especially they are aware of you, who has struck one of them. So it'll be a straight roll of just 1d20, and we'll add your modifier to it, which is a plus
they don't-
5.
okay, 1d20. Damn.
Plus 5 just misses. Very, very close. But you were going to cast Hail of Thorns, correct?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to mark those off on your sheet. You have cast both of your first level spells. Now, the thing is, Hail of Thorns is considered a concentration spell. So even though you missed on your attack, you have a whole minute, which is 10 rounds of combat, to actually hit something and let that spell take effect. As long as you don't take damage, you can concentrate on it for the entire duration of the spell. But if you get hit, then there's a saving throw involved, and we'll get to that if it happens. So you still have that spell active.
I don't understand. Okay. I don't understand anything you just said. Wait.
You cast the spell, so
Wait, I can't cast it again because it's still active. Is what you're saying.
So it's still in effect for
Yeah.
the next 10 turns.
Okay.
Wouldn't the first time she cast it when we initiated combat count as concentration? Does she even have to cast it again?
She does because it's the first attack that hits after casting the spell that the spell goes off.
Oh, okay.
Wait, can somebody explain that?
So when you did the first arrow shot, it activated. So it like you already used the spell. But since you missed this time and you activated the spell again, until the next time you hit, you can use the spell. Or like the spell's still active.
On that guy, right? So she can just hit that guy on her next turn and still use that spell.
Yeah.
Well, the spell is actually cast upon the arrow.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Or, I guess, the bow.
So if you hit anybody on your next turn, you can
Yeah.
still use that spell.
Yep.
But if you don't, then it's gone.
If a whole minute elapses before orange hits somebody, then the spell will fade away. But we have 9 more rounds before that happens.
Okay, cool. No, I don't really get it.
Basically, you have a chance to hit it.
Okay, I'm like, I don't get it, but it's fine.
You're doing great.
You're doing great, kid.
Yeah, no worries. Everything comes with time. But bottom line is, you cast the spell, you can still use it the next time you hit something. You could miss as many times as you can within 1 minute's time, and it'll still activate as long as you hit something. But is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
I don't.
What are your bonus actions?
Where bonus actions?
Go under actions?
Well, the Hail of Thorns was the bonus action.
Yeah.
So I believe that was a movement, action, and a bonus action. So
I'm
that
not
is
allowed
the
to- Yeah.
Yeah.
that is
Sorry.
the end of your turn, I believe.
Mhm.
All right. Let's get into some hunters.
Oh.
Which this one right here got hit with the hand axe from Big T, and is just gonna throw the longbow down, pulls a spear off his back, and rushes the remaining distance towards the big angry green guy.
Watch out.
And he is going to try and stab you. Twice.
Stabby. Stabby's getting thirsty. And
Which-
Thirsty's getting stabby.
Tradoroh's AC is a 13. This first attack is a 10. So as he goes to stab you with the spear, you just kind of slap it off of its trajectory into your gut, and it just misses. And so he pulls it back and goes to stab you again. And that is going to be a 15 to hit, so that will. So, Trad, you are going to take...
Can I Silvery Bob's that and have him re-roll that hit?
You
Take the
certainly
lower
can.
die.
It's still going to hit with a 14.
Boo.
But,
A good
Trad,
attempt,
you are
though.
going to take
Yeah.
4 points reduced to 2 piercing damage.
'Tis but a flesh wound.
That's not a flesh wound, that's a scratch.
Shake it off.
Shake it off, shake it off.
Look at that little bobo. Look at
But
that
that'll
guy's
be
foot.
his turn as he just kind of continues to stand there aggressing you in this space, bringing us to Tradoroh.
I look at that guy like, nothing personal, kid. Did I swing with the log sword?
Ooh. Your sword is long.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I'm gonna do the 1d10
Okay.
for 5.
Plus 2 for rage.
7.
7.
7.
And as the blade cuts across his chest, he just kind of clutches at it. That felt pretty personal. Do you have anything else, Tradoroh?
No, that's it.
All right, that'll bring us to one that orange hit the first time. They are going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, he's just going to kind of move over here. He's going to take a couple of shots at Eban Claw. Which... Yeah, that first one will hit. And so he strikes Eban Claw with his longbow, dealing
you.
9 points of damage. And Eban Claw's already looking rough as it is. And so as he gets struck by 2 arrows, somebody may need to intervene. That'll bring us to this one here, who... This one standing on the rock is who Rowan had fired the guiding bolt at. You know, and having seen that spell cast, just makes eye contact with Rowan from across the field. And just starts drawing arrows and firing. Ooh. Oh, that hurts my soul. Natural 20.
That's what I should have saved my Silvery Barbs for.
It's okay. So, Rowan, that is going to be... Oh, do you have anything for this?
Wait, what?
It felt like you were about to say something.
Oh, is it my turn?
Well, no.
I'm sorry. I thought you said Rowan.
Yeah, I did, because you're the target.
Ow! Ow!
Yes, he did have something to say after all.
All right, so that is going to be...
What's the damage?
I'm calculating. 15 points of piercing damage.
I don't think so.
Oh.
I was going to heal other people, but maybe I'll just save that for myself.
And then he's going to pull another arrow out of his quiver, line it up towards you, Rowan, and then fires an arrow straight over your shoulder, slinking into the grass behind you.
Oh.
Gonna
Then
say
this
nothing
guy-
personal as well.
10, 20, 30
Ooh.
is going to fire at Eban Claw. Striking him once. And twice.
Connection.
That will bring us to your turn, Rowan, with Jean on deck.
Go for the hunters. I'm going to sacrifice myself with the healing word to Eban Claw.
I don't know. The music.
He gets. Is that 7? 4. 7?
Weighing the risks of maintaining your own injuries against, how large of an ally Eban Claw could be. You send that healing word, not even really sure until it targets something, but granting a little bit of healing to Eban Claw, which he turns and looks straight towards you and just gives you a nod.
Yes. And then I was going to move forward, but I'm nearly dead. So I'm going to hang out right here. That's my turn.
All right, Jean.
How do I highlight people I'm interested in?
And hold.
You can right click,
Hmm? Just right click?
and then there.
I thought it was hold left click.
Oh.
Yeah, just click and hold left.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So has this guy moved or done anything yet?
That guy, no.
He just
He
kind
has
of
been
looking
hit,
off
though.
at the clouds.
There's a guy right in front of the cleric.
And I have a question.
Mhm.
If I want to do stealth, am I able to do that? Like, is that an action or bonus action? How does this work?
So for
Like-
a rogue, you can take the stealth action as a bonus action, whereas everybody else has to do it with their primary action, except Val, because goblins are special. But the thing that I look for when you want
Goblins
to
are
make a
special.
stealth check is breaking line of sight and then making the stealth check. So if you were to just like, I'm going to hide right where I'm standing right now, people already know where you are.
Mm.
And so it'd be like ducking down and hoping they didn't notice. But if you try to find some natural cover, break their line of sight, take away their ability to see you, then stealth, that greatly enhances the chances of that working out great for you.
If you happen to have a cardboard box, that's instant stealth.
Yeah, I'm trying to measure out where to go. How do I keep the measurement up?
So
If
with the
you-
measurement tool, there is an option for a fade delay, either instant or linger. If you select linger, it will hold it on the screen for you until you dismiss it.
I'm gonna move to here. And how do I dismiss?
There's a little trash can icon.
Ah, I see it. I see it. Okay. So if I move here and go into wait.
Yeah, this is the top of a downed tree. So running into that, you break line of sight. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
It's a
Hit the
bush
plus
bear.
6, correct?
Yes. With an 18, you feel sufficiently hidden.
And I would like to shoot an arrow at that man.
Fantastic. Make it with advantage.
Please work.
Hmm.
No.
What is the deal?
Ugh. Okay. 2d20s?
2d20s. All right, so taking that 14, adding 4 for an 18 will absolutely hit.
Okay, and a d6.
A d6 plus 2. So 4. And then you get 1d6 for sneak attack.
1d6.
What updated?
For 5, making it a total of 9. And because this hunter has not taken a turn in this combat, get an extra 2d6. And I have a feeling that you are going to be absolutely brutal in high tier combat. For a total of 14 damage popping out of the leaves of this fallen tree and just sinking an arrow all the way to the fletching dead center in his chest, missing the heart just by a little bit as he just kind of reaches down, snaps off the back of the arrow, and kind of reaching behind him and pulling out the rest of it.
Damn.
But he looks very badly hurt.
That doesn't matter. That guy's a badass. He's not afraid of bleeding out?
I mean, clearly not.
No, obviously. Dude's a badass. Hey, guys, we need to recruit him.
All right, so Gene, that was your movement, your bonus action to hide, and then your action to attack.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I can do now.
All right, so that's going to
wait.
take us to Eban Claw. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I used 2 arrows earlier, so I'm just gonna edit that. Go ahead.
Ah, yes. That is going to bring us to Eban Claw, who is going to make a strength check to try and break free of his restraint.
Come on, Eban Claw, you got this.
You can do it.
Only an 8. You watch as he kind of pulls, backs up just a little bit to lengthen the rope to a taut and just kind of yanks on it as hard as he can, but just can't seem to break free. And continuing to leave him exposed. Valkor, you are up.
I'm gonna fireball this motherfucker on the rock.
The motherfucker.
Not fireball. Firebolt.
I was like, damn, when'd you learn fireball?
I don't have that yet.
About to blow his load all over him.
Oh, so
Oh,
graphic.
wait, whoops.
Very graphic.
Am I still hidden? Do I get advantage or no?
You're hidden, so... Well, what's the range on Firebolt?
120 feet.
120 feet, so yeah, I think you are more than close enough.
Just make sure. Yeah, 110.
Yeah, you would have advantage because he has no idea where you're at.
Awesome.
Goblin
Thank you.
sniper over there.
Spell Sniper!
Feel
Yeah, I
that's a
did 2
feat.
at once. Oh my! I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Oh, that smarts.
Ah! I tried,
Oh my.
Rowan. Sorry.
Trying to avenge your friend,
Yes.
the big guy.
You're
You
especially
fire this firebolt, and it kind of like arcs. It's near the end range of the spell, and so you're trying to kind of aim it up, hoping that like gravity carries it down into the guy, and it falls short about 10 feet.
I will use a bonus action to use my 2 sorcery points to buy back a first level slot.
Excellent.
And I am not going to move, so that ends my turn.
Okay.
Dang, all the way over there.
Well, that's going to bring us to the hunter next to Vainheart.
Oh boy. Hello.
And you are way too close for his liking. So, drops the longbow, grabs his own spear, and is going to try to stab you with it. So, first attack is only a 13.
Come on. Nothing.
Yeah, 16. So, 13 misses. The second one, a 22.
I have a question. I'm so sorry.
1 second. So, Vainheart, you are going to take 9 points of piercing damage as he ends his turn. Atreya, go ahead.
When do you get your reaction back? Is it after
At the start of your turn.
So I have my reaction back, so I could silvery
Yes.
barbs that?
You could.
I won't.
Wait, he won't.
I could save you.
I just remembered
But
I
I
should
won't.
probably save it for the cleric like I should have done the first round.
You know, I can heal too.
Oh.
I can also heal.
Firbolg is hurt. Oh.
Well, then why don't either one of you heal the cleric?
I'm gonna
Maybe
try.
you can next round. Oh.
Well, unfortunately, Orange is out of spell slots.
Oh no.
I don't know what that means.
Use
Means
both
you
of
You
cannot
your
can't
cast
cast
magic.
spells.
You have been
For how
spent.
long? Forever?
No, just until we make
Until
a
your
rest.
next long rest.
I didn't know that.
We're gonna sleep after this.
Quite likely.
Well, then I'm sorry.
No worries.
No.
After the session tonight, I'll hang out for a little bit and we can talk about spell casting and all the kind of little intricacies that go into that, just so that you have a chance to hear how they work outside of the game.
Awesome.
But that is the hunter's turn, bringing us to this one over here next to Jean, which, because Jean hid before attacking to gain that advantage, he is not hidden right now.
Oh boy.
So let's make a couple of spear attacks. First one is a 19 to hit. But your AC is 13, so that will do some damage for 8 points of piercing damage. Followed by another 18 to hit for another 8 points. So in total, 16. And Jean, you're in rough shape, buddy.
Oh god.
Oh.
Now that will bring us back to the top of initiative. And at this moment, kind of giving you a survey of the battlefield. There are an equal number of them to you. And there is one Eban Claw currently restrained to what appears to be some sort of like clasping trap, like a bear trap, that he's trying to break out of, but he's hurt and he's struggling with it. Without him being able to help you, this could go either way. So, back to the top of the initiative order, we have Vainheart.
Oh, I didn't know that thing was a clasping trap. I thought you said it was a rope earlier.
Yeah, there's a rope attached to it.
Attached to it. Quick question. If I use or if any of us do this, if we like use a spell on that rope, will it hurt Eban Claw or will it just break the rope?
More likely just break the rope. No, he rolled trash to break the rope. That's why he's still stuck.
To look at two things real quick. I will be super quick.
Yes, man.
It seems like you're saying that had he rolled differently, he could have broken out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if he had rolled higher.
So he's probably going to break out on his next round.
He might not though, so we need to break
He
him
might
out.
not. Yeah, it's like that's leaving it completely up to chance.
We were just given the clue that if we break him out, it might change the tides of the fight.
Hmm.
Not so subtle clue.
Well, I mean, Rowan got hit with a natural 20, and Jean just took all but 1 point of damage to stay alive, so...
Yeah.
We're not looking so good.
Nar.
For the damage I took, is that like pretty much it? Like there's no reduction, or was that with reduction? Because of armor. Like I don't know how the damage works.
So your armor provides your armor class, which is the number they have to beat with their attack roll. So your AC is a 13. I have to roll, and with the modifiers that they have available, I have to beat a 13. And because I rolled 2 18s,
Okay, gotcha.
So my question is, since I'm the top of the initiative here, and I don't know, Val, how far down in the initiative are you?
I'm last.
Yeah. Does anybody want me to just use Sacred Flame on the rope?
Sounds good to me.
Go for it.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on the rope, holding Eban Claw like down to free
Okay.
him.
My dude. Godspeed.
I'm gonna free this kitty cat. So I'm gonna use an action to cast Sacred Flame on that rope.
All
Please do
right.
not tell me that rope gets a Dexterity save.
I mean, why wouldn't it? Everything else does.
Because it's
No,
an
I'm
inanimate
kidding.
object.
It's the
The
most
wind-
dexterous rope imaginable.
The
No.
Dexterity of a
wind,
rope, 99. Can you beat that? Natural 20s only.
the wind
Oh,
just
even-
pushes the rope out of the way.
Yeah.
Charlie, I think I just
I'll
gave
be
you
clear.
an idea.
I'll be clear. Natural 20s do not always mean a success. Just for your knowledge. But we're not there yet. But as you throw a sacred flame over towards the rope, it immediately ignites and snaps. And as it goes loose, an Eban Claw very slowly pulls his paw in close. Just you can see a wicked grin that expose all of his teeth as he looks at all of the hunters nearby. Lunchtime. All right, is there anything else you would like to do with your turn, Vainheart?
Probably not, but one last question, because I honestly forgot I'm a dum-dum. Disengage. That is an action, right? Not a bonus.
Unless you have a skill or ability that specifically says you can do it as a bonus action, it is a full action to disengage.
I don't think I do. And I was only asking because I forgot where I can look up disengage on the D&D Beyond.
It'll be
So,
listed under your actions, which for Gene's benefit, because he is a rogue, can disengage on a bonus action.
It doesn't even say I have a disengage in my actions.
Yeah, I'm looking for disengage because I'm
Mhm.
curious about it and I don't see anything.
I have unarmed strike, 2 weapon fighting, wrathful smite as a bonus, and 2 weapon fighting is a bonus. Reactions is opportunity. Actions in
No.
combat.
Actions
Something-
in combat. It's a
It's
list.
actions in combat: attack, cast a spell, dash, disengage, dodge, grapple, help, hide, improvise, ready, search, shove, use an object.
Oh, okay, it's in there.
You have that memorized, don't you?
No, I read it off of Gene's sheet.
I still can't really do anything, so I'm just gonna put my shield in front of my face and hope I don't get stabbed.
Oh, I
Excellent.
can understand. Never mind, this is mine.
What opportunity time?
All right, so Vainheart, if that is the end of your turn, we will move over to Orange.
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 Le
Okay,
Grand
so-
Orange.
Jean is the most
He needs the most life.
he needs the most life, okay. But I don't have a spell, so I can't do that. But I don't know how far away I am, but like can I go to the guy that's next to Jean? And okay, so I wanna just stab him.
Repeatedly. Like an unhinged
Wait,
fairy.
yes. I wanna stab him with a dagger.
You do more
Okay.
damage with dagger or with your arrow.
I don't
I
know. I
have
like the flavor of this. Let her
I
cook.
have cool weapon fighting. I don't know exactly what that means.
All right, I
that
will walk you
bonus
through it.
action? Okay.
So let's see what you have at your disposal. So you have a dagger and you have a hand axe. So there is. They are 35 feet away from you, but the benefit of that is you have 30 feet of movement to get right up next to him.
Okay.
So, 2-weapon fighting is very weird because normally when you make an attack roll, you're rolling that d20. You're adding your dexterity modifier, and you're also adding your proficiency bonus. When you're using two-weapon fighting, the second attack does not get any of those bonuses to it. It's just a straight d20 and your dexterity.
So is that better or worse?
So the thing is,
Technically, because you get no bonuses behind the roll.
Okay.
yeah.
What were you gonna say? Okay, so I shouldn't do it.
No, I think you absolutely should because I see this working out actually. So you can choose between the dagger and the hand axe which you would like to attack with first.
Okay. Definitely a second.
Pot is bubbling.
Okay. So I just do a D20 because I can't do
Yeah,
stuff, right?
we'll figure out what's up with that later. But you're not the only person that's affected by it. It was happening to a player I had this morning too.
25.
Nice.
Natural roll 20.
Nice.
So which
Mm.
was that with the dagger?
Yes.
All right, so the way criticals work, you're going to take the maximum value of the dice represented. In this case, it's a d4, so it's automatically going to do 4 points of damage. We're going to add that 3 for your dexterity to make it 7, and then I want you to roll a d4 for me, and that is the better critical damage.
Okay.
So at the very least, you're going to do the maximum value, and you get to add more damage on top of it. For a maximum of 11 points of damage as you just absolutely begin shanking this hunter that speared Jean twice. How would you like to do this? Like, what is, as you take this man down, because he is dead, what does this look like?
I'm gonna be honest. So my character, before this has happened, has drinking some cactus juice, and it was a little bit unhinged. She's kind of like mostly here, so like she's hallucinating just a tiny bit. And she's like, "Is he dead?" She keeps stabbing him.
All right. You've been having a rough time. Oh, go ahead and finish. I'll let you finish.
And if Jean wonders, he's just like, "Yes." Kind of terrified of him. That's no. How do you feel?
I'm like, Jesus Christ. What the fuck? I'm dying with that guy. I don't know anymore.
All right, so Orange. This entire combat encounter has been a little bit weird. You know, you're seeing these people attacking Eban Claw, except instead of it being Eban Claw, it's like this very friendly looking kitten. And they're being so mean to this kitten, these monstrous, like tentacled, cloaked figures that grow in size. And one of them has just impaled Jean on its arm. While none of this is really happening, this is what you're seeing. And so you just run as fast as you can, jumping into the air, slamming your dagger into its chest, bringing it to the ground. And even though it's already dead, as you're stabbing it repeatedly, you're seeing its body splashing out in different directions. So you're stabbing at those ink blotches that are falling off the body, smacking it with the hand axe, the dagger, over and over, like a really morbid whack-a-mole.
Jesus Christ,
Oh my
what's
Screaming
wrong with
as
that
it's
berry?
happening.
Are we witnessing a crime?
I think even the hunters would be terrified of that.
Ow.
I think even Eban Claw would be showing some respect here.
Yeah, go ahead and make an intimidation check.
Oh wait, I have to do it in the
I
D20.
think you got him.
I think it might work if you click on the skill.
Okay. Intimidation.
Yes.
Oh shit, it works.
Oh my
God.
Not gonna lie, getting a little jealous of these rolls.
Jesus Christ.
As Orange looks up, just absolutely covered in the viscera of this hunter, looking around wildly, eyes dilated to the max.
I
All
like
of the
this in
hunters looking
perspective.
at her.
I like to say my character's laughing, but like I.
Yeah, these hunters are terrified. They want nothing to do with that. Orange, is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I can't do anything else, right? Like I can't do bonus actions or anything.
No,
No,
you-
that was a bonus action. Yeah.
No, you didn't use a bonus action. Technically, this is your first attack.
This is a two
Yeah.
weapon fighting. That was a bonus action.
Yeah, two weapon fighting takes up both the actions, I believe.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she
Okay.
never made the attack with the bonus action.
I didn't.
No, that was the first attack.
That was the first attack of 2. You
No,
could
because your
hypothetically
bloody dagger
throw.
killed him without the other weapon.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
you're a little far away
Odd.
from people, but there is this guy right here that you could make a roll with disadvantage just because it's a little bit outside of the range of the hand axe. But
Okay.
look, I think you're riding a high right now that you should absolutely keep going.
Yeah.
Oh man, she gonna take another one of my kills? God damn it!
Okay. Do I just? What do I roll? A d20? No.
I want to see something. So
Okay.
on your actions page, where your hand axe is listed, I want you to right click on that -1, and you're
Mhm.
going to select disadvantage. And then I want you to roll it and see if
Oh, no,
that
I'm
still
gonna
does
use
the same thing.
Okay.
There we go.
There you go.
That came through. All right. Unfortunately, with a 5, you are going to miss, but you have sufficiently frightened everybody present. Even Eban Claw is feeling some type of way about what he just saw.
Even your friends.
I think Vainheart is gonna duck as that axe nearly hits him with her half high rage right now.
All right, but
And he's-
Orange, will that be your turn?
Yes.
Sorry, Vainheart. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, that was it. I ducked because that axe looked like it was gonna hit me.
I'd like to
Oh,
say
yeah,
that
undoubtedly.
I'm like maniacally stabbing, and then like I get very, very like calm for a second, and then I throw the dagger.
You know, I knew
And then
this was
start
going to
laughing.
happen. I knew that Orange was going to be a little bit shy at first about getting into it, but once she got comfortable, the mania was going to emerge. And I'm so here for it. Next up in the initiative order is the Hunter next to Triad. And so they are going to make 2 attacks against our barbarian friend. The first one, a 22 to hit.
Right.
Oh, you're right. That's with disadvantage. Let me
No,
roll
it's like
again.
I'm frightened.
You got a good point. Thank you for reminding me. That's still going to be a 19, though.
Jesus Christ.
I swapped
I
out
hate
my
these
dice
hunters.
recently, and they're really working out for me. So,
swap
Tradoroh,
them
you are
back.
going to take 4 points reduced to 2 piercing damage. And for the second attack, rolling with disadvantage, is a 18. Ooh, don't fall off. For another 5 points of piercing damage reduced to 2. Tanking! And that'll be his turn, bringing us to Tradoroh.
Give him what for?
Wait. Hey, Tradoroh, are you there?
He
He's
just,
a-
wow.
So,
Silent but
I-
deadly.
No.
I
I heard. I think I. Okay, good. Because I was like, I know someone came into his room earlier, so I think he's muted himself.
Oh.
Came in earlier asking me if I was gonna eat, and then like literally 5 minutes later, Debbie came in asking me if I was gonna eat.
He's like,
Yeah,
So
and
there's-
I heard
Playing
2
my
voices go
D&D.
into the room. That's why I locked my door. I don't want
That
to.
doesn't fucking matter. They can just open it with a quarter.
Oh,
What?
you need a better lock.
So I was literally just saying, me swing, me cut.
I knew he was saying something. I was just like, wait a minute, he's probably still muted.
I don't know. There was something very menacing about him not saying anything at all and just rolling a 24, then rolling an 11, and killing this guy, saying absolutely nothing. It's just. But yes, Tradoroh, as you strike this guy again, he buckles under the might of your blade, and as his knees catch the ground, the sword just sinks halfway into his chest cavity.
Can I tell him he did good for 6 points of damage?
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna understand what
He's
6
like,
points
"What?"
of damage means. What does that even mean?
All I say is like 14 out of 23. You'll know.
What the fuck? The fuck does that even?
Who cares? It's
All
provocative.
Will that be your turn, Tradoroh?
Yeah.
That'll bring us to the Hunters, who, seeing Eban Claw has been released, are doubling down on their efforts to put him down.
And an insane fairy.
Mm.
They're going for the larger threat. They still feel like they might have the little fairy, you know, but 10 misses. Yeah. Now that Eban Claw is free, he starts ducking and weaving in place, dodging the 2 arrows fired by this hunter here. This one up top the rock.
I heard music
Val
in my head.
did not stealth at the end of his last turn. So he's looking right at you. And he's going to fire an arrow. 1 towards Val, which is going to be a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So Val, you are going to take 5 points of piercing damage.
Mm.
Let that be a warning to you. And then he's going to fire his remaining one at Eban Claw. And misses. But we have one more hunter that's currently focused on our Sabertooth friend. That one's going to hit for 8 points of damage. Fortunately, Eban Claw had a bunch. And a miss. Bringing us to Rowan.
Okay. Let's see. Still 5 hit points. I don't want to take any chances. I'm gonna give Big Toothy Tooth some more healing.
Okay.
We need to move away as far as possible after.
Oops, I think I accidentally rolled it twice.
No worries. We'll take that 5 and add it to Eban Claw's hit point total.
Let's see. Yeah, I need to stay behind here. In fact, let's see. Can I do it?
I have a
I'm
small
gonna use
question.
my other. Hold on, Tom. I'm gonna use my other hidden step and turn invisible, bitches.
Excellent.
And that's my turn.
So you are invisible.
Visible.
He's blue. Dabu dee dabu die.
Will that be it for you, Rowan, or would you
Yeah,
like
that's
to
it.
move?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Okay. Jean!
Jean.
I'm fading here. Oh god.
Now, in addition to disengaging as a bonus action, you can stealth as a bonus action, as you already know. You can also dash as a bonus action, doubling your movement speed for that round.
Oh. I don't know where to go though. Like I'm like literally if I trip I will die.
If you go to the lower left corner, you'll be out of range of most people.
And there is a
Lower
big rock right here.
Answers my question.
Yeah, you could hide there.
My boy.
was gonna ask if he could like hide behind the rock and then the arrows can't hit him.
Yeah,
There's
he
a
would have
big, giant
full
rock.
cover.
Oh,
Can you make it to the rock?
can I? Mm.
50, 60
Yeah,
would
so
be
from
right
where
there,
you
but
are at be 30 feet. 50. Yeah. Or alternatively, we go down this way. I mean, you're still gonna be in the line of sight of at least this guy if you go around that side, but then you also run the risk of this fella here. Hey, get out of here, box. This guy here would have line of sight this way. You know, it's up to you. At the very
I don't think I'm
least,
gonna dash. I think I'm just going to move back a bit, like around here, and go and stealth. That way they
Okay.
can't see me.
all right. So go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Did I close the tab? No, I did not. Oopsie.
Mm.
Where'd my tab go?
Oh,
What is happening?
damn.
Okay, there we go. Stealth. With advantage? No, not advantage.
Here?
No, just
Okay.
roll.
Flat.
Just roll.
18, pretty good.
Nice. So sneaky.
Whoa.
I'm very sneaky.
I'm trying not to die here.
Don't
Yeah.
die, don't die, don't die.
You've had this method to your madness as far as, stealth, attack. But in this moment, it's like, I don't know, you don't dare put yourself out there and draw too much attention. You hurt. You hurting bad. Will that be your turn, Gene?
Yeah, I believe I can't do anything else. I can't use anything in inventory, can I? No, I don't even have anything to heal if I did. Yeah. No, wait. No. Wait. No, even if I did have something to heal, I can't use it right now. So that'll be it.
Okay. That brings us to Eban Claw.
Eban Claw, like that.
It was running straight for this guy, pouncing in the process. Which is going to be a massive 23 to hit. Which also means... All right, hold on. Step by step here. This guy is going to take 13 points of slashing damage. He has to make a strength saving throw, which he does succeed on, so he does not get knocked prone. So that will be the end of Eban Claw's turn. Oh, but let's get rid of that little restrained icon. Bringing us to Val.
I'm gonna mute around me bush. And I'm gonna throw a fireball at rock guy again.
Okay?
Not fireball, firebolt. But
You really want it to be a fireball.
I
and I
really,
respect
I
that.
mean,
really do.
Yeah, we all do.
I'm not hidden. 16?
16 will hit.
I finally hit something!
really.
And I will add Fury of the Small to give 2 extra points of damage.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
You should have screamed something.
And then... Can I use my bonus action to hide?
Yeah. I believe that's a racial ability for you.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if I because I just shot from there and I can only move one more square.
No, yeah, you can use your action, bonus action, and movement however you would like, as long as you do not exceed the 30 feet.
Okay. I am heathen.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
I am not so heathen.
Ooh.
All right. But brings us to the hunter next to Vainheart, who sees that you have released their prey. Is not happy about it as he starts getting very angry. However, in his anger, he is attacking wildly. His first attack just strikes directly into the shield as if he had no intention of hitting anything else. Does a 15 hit?
I am a 16.
You narrowly avoid getting pierced in the side.
You hacked for a 15.
You have doomed us all!
My
And that will take us back to the top of initiative with Vainheart.
I'm just gonna swing my sword at that guy again, because I'm not even gonna try to disengage and get poked in the ass.
$19 will hit.
And then I'm going to roll my damage, and I might add something on top of that.
Well, I don't think you need to, because he only had
Oh.
4 hit points left.
Oh, okay, so I'm just gonna gently brush his spear aside with the shield and just gently push my sword into his chest as I'm done with this guy.
Gently.
Okay.
Just so
Killing me softly.
with him.
just a few gentle pokes.
So that takes care of my attack, and then I am going. I can't really communicate with my party, or else these people, these lovely 3 up here, are gonna know my intentions. So I'm just going to make my way right to
Making my way.
here. Not there, sorry. Here.
Look at my web.
Like you run over here, kind of reposition yourself, getting a different viewpoint of the battlefield, and you just hear Rowan like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Like, psst.
Be quiet behind me, please.
Oh, that's how.
I don't
Rowan,
have any.
you have a human shield.
That is
Oh,
actually
finally.
part of the intention. So since I can't do anything bonus action wise, that will end my turn.
All right, that brings us. Oh, was there a question there?
I was gonna be like, I don't get a human shield. I'm like literally skipping a heart away from
Well,
dying.
do you want me to end my turn and move in front of you? Could I even do that? No, I don't. Where was I? Here? And then go there? I could do that.
I am invisible.
I'm
It's
just joking.
okay.
It's
Okay,
all
I'm-
right.
you know what?
Up to
Nope,
you.
this is happening. I'm here now. Just pretend I was here and I just moved over to there.
Well, you were there, but okay.
Basically, what I'm saying happened is we rewinded time. A giant clock appeared above all of us and went backwards, and I
What
ended up in
level
front
are
of you
man?
now.
What's a clock?
I was
What
like,
is clock,
Mm.
precious?
All right. That'll bring us to Orange.
Okay.
Which, as a matter of fact, Orange, you still have your Hail of Thorns active, and the next time you hit something with a ranged attack, it is going to activate.
So like, how are the other 3 guys, like, damage-wise doing?
So all 3 of them have taken some damage. the one that's in the worst condition is the one that's staring down Eban Claw.
Do
Okay.
not shoot an arrow near Eban Claw.
And actually, I was gonna. Is there one that seems like he's more angry or more like heated or like he's gonna do something out of the three?
This one on top of the rock seems to really have it out for all of you.
That might
Based
be
on
Nick.
what happened to Rowan. He fired a shot at Val just for daring to shoot a spell his direction. If anybody's looking angry, it's that guy right there.
Okay.
Is
I'm
that
gonna-
Mick?
Cock on the rock.
I'm gonna shoot longbow rain. I'm gonna shoot longbow at him. An arrow. Let me see.
So-
Does that work now?
No, you right click the number.
This one?
No, the +5. Yeah. Right click. And roll. Just roll.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
That hits.
Still feeling jealous of those high rolls. Wish it could
So
be
go
shared.
ahead. Roll some damage. Which is
Amazing.
going to be...
No, not that one.
Oh,
No.
not that one.
Because it does the one. Yeah, right click that one. No, the number. There you go.
Oh,
There you go.
wait.
Yeah, the
what did
1d8
you-
plus 3.
Yeah, roll.
For 10. And then, as the arrow impacts, it explodes into a hail of thorns. So,
Whoa!
we are going to add an additional 1d10.
Kill that
No.
motherfucker.
Woohoo! It's the hail of thorns.
Hey, click this.
The hail. Wait,
It's
no?
the Chaim.
You have to roll that one.
Oh,
Real quick.
I have to roll this one? Okay.
That worked. Damn.
Nice.
Very good, very good.
Orange over here on a killing streak.
Shit.
Good thing we let the fairy in the club.
Mm-hmm.
That hallucination looked like it had 5 heads.
Mhm.
That needed to go away.
I like to say that my eyes are like going in and out of dilation and like I'm like salivating a little bit.
All right, so that was your action, and you still have a bonus action, although I don't know there's much you can do with it just because you were concentrating on that spell the entire time. But would you like to move?
I'm going to also move like in front of Jean and like next to Vainheart,
Okay.
but I can't do it myself because of my
I don't know if I want that fairy near me. She's scary right now.
Is that because I did
wanna
something
fight me?
wrong?
You want to fight me?
Push your luck, fairy.
Should be able to move your own token.
Let me try again.
Oh.
You
You should be able to grab.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I got it
Okay.
to work.
I was
Nice and
like,
hard.
what did I do wrong? Everything looks right. All right, so you take that position near Jean, next to Vainheart, just being another shield to protect your friend.
Either you guys got spare meat or something.
All right, will that be your turn, Orange?
Yes.
Why do you want meat all of a sudden?
He
All
wants
right,
to heal.
T.
Meat heals him?
Big T.
Iron.
I need some
Tradoroh.
iron.
I think I might switch to the crossbow.
Say
Let me
it.
see. Let me see.
Say it as Tradoroh.
Me switch. Long weapon.
Oh no, I was hoping you'd say hello to little friend.
God.
Give me a second.
He pulls out a tiny little hand crossbow.
Say
out of
hello
nowhere.
to my little friend.
Mhm.
And I'll be Danny DeVito. So anyways, I started blasting.
You pull out the equivalent of the Men in Black's cricket.
Oh no.
Take
You end
a
up shooting into the trunk of this tree.
Oh, that is that a size problem?
No, it was just I was getting used to it.
Oh, premature. Got it.
And then do I do another action to reload? Or is that the
It's
next
part
turn?
of your action to reload.
Okay.
So, with the loading property, for anybody that utilizes something that has ammunition, you don't have to use an action to load the weapon, but you're limited to one attack per round because of the effort to draw the arrow. I don't like that rule. So if it comes to using it, I'm probably going to get rid of it entirely because it's so silly to me that you can't become good enough to very quickly reload a crossbow. But
I was just wondering if the reloading happened at the end of the turn or the beginning of the next turn.
I'm going to rule it happens immediately after.
Okay.
This silly
What?
rule. Anything else, Tradoroh?
No, that's it.
That will bring us to Hunter D.
Hunter D. Oh, I'm out of here.
That was my nickname in high school, D Hunter.
Now you see how that those words were reversed? I don't think this guy is hunting for D.
Let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40. This guy just starts running.
Oh shit.
Best pop ever.
Oh, he just starts hauling ass, huh?
Yeah, he just starts hauling ass.
That's Mick! Get him!
Let me guess, he shit his pants, huh? Had to go to the bathroom.
And he is 20 feet off the map. But you know what direction he went. This guy over here just looks at him like, what the fuck, dude? And it's just gonna... He doesn't have much of a choice. Eban Claw's right there.
Sure, Eban Claw can catch up to that guy.
Like, we might just want to let Evan Claw take
That's
care of the other one,
cocked.
too.
Gotta respect the cocked.
I believe
So,
it's
8
respect the
misses. But a dirty 20 will hit, so... He stabs Eban Claw for very little damage. And Eban Claw is like, do you have more? No! Disappointing. Rowan, you're up.
Yes, well, it seems like we've got the battle in hand. Let's see. I'm going to undo my invisibility. I'm going to move right here. And then I've got my last spell. Getting Bolt to hit this guy right here.
All right.
Actually, it appears that I don't have any.
Ooh.
Do I have a bar of some kind? A crossbow. Yes.
Are you gonna be able to shoot past Evan Claw's giant body?
I'm gonna aim this just right.
I don't know if Evan Claw's gonna
Between
like you
his
stealing
legs
his
to
food.
the left of his nads.
The beans.
Yeah.
I'm going for it.
Oh, thank God it's not a 1.
Mhm.
You fire your crossbow, trying to aim between Eban Claw's legs,
But to the right
but
of
it's
an
hard.
attack.
It's hard because this tree trunk is a couple of feet high, and so you have to like angle it just right, and you end up kind of off in the grass over here.
No. I've got a bonus. Wait, I don't know if I actually do. Hold on.
Oh yeah, you can make an attack if you cast a spell as your action, but that was not a spell.
That was an attack. When you use the attack action, you can make one weapon attack as a bonus action. So I am going to do
Ah, so you can do
that.
it.
Yes. And this will be my third time, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. Yes, this crossbow of doom.
Trumpet.
Did I miss again?
Yeah.
Yep.
This infernal thing.
I can just picture Rowan like angrily throwing his crossbow on the ground.
Roar. Oh,
I
I
really
think
hope it makes you feel better. DM Fitz is in my Friday morning game, and he has averaged a roll of less than 10 playing with me for 3 months.
Oh my god.
it's so
I
funny.
wonder if I'm gonna average out at that in 3 months.
Probably.
You're all of you are doing better than he did.
I'm gonna
What's
believe you.
How do I find out what our averages are?
Math.
Mental track record.
And where do you see this math?
All right, but Rowan, is there anything else you would like to do?
I think that's it.
All right, Gene.
I'm just
Everybody
gonna
has-
lay here.
he voluntarily goes prone.
You are
I need
protected
a nap.
by
It's
these
getting
meat
colder.
shields.
All right, so you're just gonna lay there.
Wait. No, I don't think that's camping. I don't think I can take short rest. Yeah, I really don't think there's much I can do. Like, I don't have any items I could use. Do I?
Do you have a bow of some kind?
I have a bow. I can fire a shot. Yeah, I am stealth.
I'm like more nervous about taking Eban Claw kill.
Oh,
What if he
he'll be
turns on us?
fine.
What's my range? Oh,
Don't know.
So the thing is, normally you would have disadvantage on an attack against that guy just because of how far away he is. However, because you have stealth, it would be made with advantage. So really, it'd be a straight roll.
He's 20 feet off the map, so it'd be 120.
wait.
Guys, like, can't stealth attacks only be done when they don't have disadvantage?
He would have advantage because he had hidden from sight. But the distance would give it disadvantage. They cancel each other out.
Oh, so my range is 80, right?
Yeah.
What's the 320 I see next to it? What is
That is the
that?
maximum range. 80 is
Oh,
80
okay.
is the optimal range. Anything within that is just a straight roll. Beyond that 80 feet, it's a disadvantage attack because you're starting to stretch the accuracy of the weapon.
Gotcha. So, if I do shoot an arrow, what would it be? Just like just roll?
Yeah, it would be a straight D20 roll. No disadvantage, no advantage, which also means no sneak attack, but
No, I don't hit.
no. You try, you get close, but the guy is sprinting as hard as he can, getting further and further away, and it's harder and harder to gauge just how far back to pull. Will that be it for Gene?
I guess go back stuff. I don't know. I'll take nap. I'm just gonna roll stealth just for shits.
All right.
I don't stop.
Oh. Oh.
I'm too tired.
Oh no.
Okay. I'll protect you.
All right.
That is it.
That'll bring us to Eban Claw. Who is? He's just gonna try to bite this guy on the face.
Munch, munch, munch.
I guess we're getting an example of what was talking about earlier.
Which is a 21 to hit.
What was that?
For 8 damage, which surprisingly is not enough. But
Jeez, I feel
just
bad for that guy.
lunges forward, clamping its jaws around this hunter's head, and you can hear the muffled screams as he is essentially screaming down Eban Claw's throat. And when Eban Claw pulls away, you can see this long gash at the back of the jaw that splits his cheek open all the way to his mouth. Valkor.
I'm going to use movement. Come here.
Movement.
That should put me with range to shoot a firebolt at the running away guy.
All right.
20. Uh, 14?
14 hits.
Ugh. Can I use Fear of the Small again? I have one more use.
Yeah.
3 damage points.
They just
He
sing his
stumbles
ass
a
as he
little
runs.
bit as he takes it in the back, but somehow manages to stay on his feet and keep running as hard as he can.
What's the
What else you
range
got?
on that firebolt again?
120 feet.
120.
There is no way I'm helping. Was gonna try, but that ain't happening.
I need a better bow.
I think all bows can only shoot that far.
She had about 80.
Optimal.
All right, Val, is there anything else you have?
Sorry. No. End my turn.
All right. Vainheart.
I'm just gonna let Eban Claw have his fun with that guy. I'm gonna just turn around, look down at Gene.
Hey, what's up?
See, he's. And I'm actually going to ask this question out of character. Do you want a flat heal or do you want a rolled heal?
Whatever's better.
That's the thing. The flat might be better, the rolled might be better.
Do you want to gamble or do you want some healing?
What's gamble?
We're gambling. I am going
Gene
to.
gets it.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds. You would have gotten the same as the flat.
Mm,
What?
so 5?
5?
Yeah. I don't think I can use Lay Hands Upon as a bonus action because it doesn't state that I can.
No, it is an action to use.
But there we go. Gene
Hands.
has been healed a little bit.
Thank you. I'm up to 6.
Yeah, get off the floor. And that ends my turn.
All right, that'll bring us to Orange.
Okay. I'm gonna see how far.
He's pretty far.
I'm just gonna see about something. Wait. Wait, how do you measure? Sorry, it's gonna take me a second.
That one.
He is 111
Oh, I'm trying to do
feet.
something. How much can I like move in one turn?
30
30
feet.
Okay. Mm.
We're triangulating.
Hold
Let's get
on,
ready.
I'll complete this.
Go to your bow.
Oh, it's going the other way.
Use your bow. Like, go
It's
to
like 150. Sorry, I'm like trying to do math here.
So the hunter is roughly 115 feet away,
Okay.
You can
and I
hit him.
believe your longbow has a range of 120.
Okay. I'm trying to like
150.
150. 150.
You could actually shoot an arrow at the guy running. Without
Yeah.
even moving.
And he's still in range.
He's still in range.
It's not optimal range, but yes, he's in range.
No, she has a longbow. Her range is 150 feet.
So he's in
Oh,
range.
wait. Oh, wait, yeah, I remember now. Jean has the
He's in
short
range.
bow.
Yeah, I need a better bow.
I was gonna go for the other guy, but you know what? I want to go for that guy.
All right.
That guy. Okay, so I
That
do.
guy running away.
No, on the number.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I just do flat.
Flat.
Absolutely.
Seriously?
Nice.
Kill it.
Kill it.
You are the hero of this encounter. Kill it.
MVP.
Yeah. It's a hit.
Or 6. You see the arrow arc through the sky. And at first you think you're going to miss. But you have been on a just spree of success today.
A murder spree.
It's
if
very
you will.
likely the cactus juice had something to do with it. And as that arrow impacts, you see him trip and stumble, but still has enough energy to get back up and keep going.
He's not even crawling. He's still running.
Still running.
He's not
Damn.
even limping. How much pain can this guy endure?
About 8 more points.
Shit.
Oh.
Okay. Well, that painted a very accurate picture.
All right, Orange, is there anything else?
Wait.
One second. I'm just adjusting the arrows. Okay. Before I forget. So I did an action, but I could still do
You can move.
a bonus action, and I can move. So there's something to do. Really. But I can only move 30 feet.
Yeah, I think it's like about here.
Nothing else I can do, right? I can't think of anything else I
You
can do.
Could move up if you want to.
Mm. No, I guess I could move to get the guy and try again if there's another turn. Okay. I'm gonna move 1 second.
Okay.
I have to triangulate.
Here.
Okay.
You want where you want.
Yeah, that's fine. Lord, yeah, okay, here.
All right, that gonna be your turn?
Yes.
Tradoroh!
Me move. Wrong button.
You move wrong button. Break keyboard.
For a second, it looked like you were standing right on the guy's body.
Let me see.
So 95 feet.
I think I can do it. So I
Also,
roll
but-
disadvantage.
Hold on, let me look at the crossbow real quick.
It's 80.
Everybody just taking pot shots at this poor man.
Yeah, it'd be with disadvantage, but you have a maximum range of 320 feet.
Do it. Do it.
So
Wow.
do I roll disadvantage?
Yeah.
Where did Tradoroh even get a crossbow?
I had one on me. I'm trying to.
Oh, I
What was
remember
that?
when we found the starting equipment.
Is that
I gave you the
disadvantage? I can't
crossbow.
tell. Oh,
That
5.
is-
Oh no.
Oh gosh.
A 5.
Oh dear.
It's just
Oh,
a hail of arrows and crossbow bolts that this man is running from.
all you see is me trying to do a 360 no scope.
All right. You got anything else?
That's it.
All right, he is continuing to run and is now 80 feet. Not 800, 80 feet off the map.
Man, we gotta kill that guy. He might bring some reinforcements.
Mm.
And that brings us to the one that's barely clinging onto his life, doing everything he can to put down Eban Claw.
With his face down.
And while he is chipping away at his hit points, I don't think he has it in him.
Starts running.
Natural 20.
Silvery barbs.
Oh, yeah,
There it
silver
is.
barbs, please.
Still gonna hit, but it's not a critical.
Woohoo.
Oof.
For 3 points of damage.
Ha ha ha.
Who's he hitting?
And Eban Claw.
Oh.
Who are you giving the advantage to, by the way?
And
Different creature you can see within range. Who's next on the initiative?
Rowan.
Me.
Give it to
me.
Rowan then.
Thank you.
All right, Rowan, you're up.
Ah, yes. Um,
Range on that guiding bolt.
I don't have any more.
Oh, you're out.
I've been neutered.
Drained. He's been drained.
This guy is about to get a bolt to the face. Oh!
That'll hit.
Fuck yeah.
So I
Who
have
are we hitting?
advantage, right? Or was that?
Yeah, but you don't need it.
I don't need it.
I don't
Okay.
think. Is that a natural 20 or a 19?
That's a 19.
19. Dirty 20.
Could roll again to see if you get a natural 20, but
Yeah, it's fine.
because then you would do double.
Now, that was on the one next to Eban Claw.
Yes.
You only had 1 hit point left. That'll do it.
Yay.
And there
do
is a
something.
moment where Eban Claw just kind of turns and looks back at you with a little bit of anger as you stole his kill. But then he looks out towards the one that's still running. Thinks that he can make it.
Go get him.
Go get him.
I nod at Eban Claw like he nodded at me in the beginning, and that's my turn.
All right, Gene.
Oh boy.
Gosh, move on up.
You want me to move on up and take a shot?
Moving on
If that
up.
guy ain't coming back, you're practically safe.
If
Just
I
take
move
as
on,
many shots as you want.
I still have like stealth going, right?
No, but you have a bonus action. You could sprint and get up there 60 feet and take a shot.
You want me to do that?
Right there.
Well, I was thinking of catching up to him and actually grappling him. He might have info.
That's 80 feet away. Are you gonna catch him? 80 feet outside
Yeah.
of the map, by the way.
I know.
I can catch him.
I'd be
Oh
very
my God.
surprised if he did.
Or was
I
it?
think my jaw would just drop. I'd be like, the fuck? Fast
What's
is this guy?
happening? Dixie?
I'll just take a shot. I dash. And disadvantage, right? Because I believe he's still far away.
Yeah, he is away
Oh, yeah,
from you.
Yeah, 80 feet.
120 feet away.
120 feet.
Yeah, disadvantage. Boop.
Ah.
Yeah, unfortunately, you just miss.
Damn,
Oh,
I'm trying.
I don't think he's gonna get away from Eban Claw though.
that's pretty much all I can do. I am done.
All right, so 10, 20, 30,
Oh, wait.
40. The funny
yeah.
thing is, if Gene were to utilize his action and his bonus action to dash on his next turn, effectively giving him 90 feet of movement, he would very likely catch this guy before Eban Claw could.
What?
Wait. What?
Next turn.
Wait, how would I make it?
Because you
So
can dash.
Gene,
Oh!
you can use your bonus action to dash, but that doesn't stop you from using your action to dash as well, effectively giving you 90 feet of movement.
He can do
You
that?
can
Yeah.
you can only get to him. You can't
Oh,
attack him.
Double
And-
dash.
I got you.
Which translates to, if it came down to a sprint, Gene is faster than Eban Claw.
Who would win?
Obviously Gene, because he just said Gene is faster.
I think it's because he wears
So-
jeans.
But the problem
would
is,
like-
sorry.
Go ahead, Gene.
But the thing I'm worried about is, even if I do catch up with him, Evan Claw might catch up right after, right behind.
That is true.
Claw's hungry.
So at this time, I would like to ask you, Gene, if you would like to try and grapple this guy, knowing that Eban Claw is likely looking to get at least one kill today.
I think he deserves it.
I am low on health too.
We did steal his other kill.
Oh,
I don't think we want to piss off the king.
You don't know what we want.
I'm not gonna. I'm just
Um,
gonna. It's up to you, bro.
uh,
How do you feel?
I don't know. Like, if I had more health, I'd be more confident in doing that. But I kind of also want to do it. Because...
Up to you.
All right, I'll think about it. That'll be for my turn.
All right. So Eban Claw utilizes his turn to dash, which he can't do as a bonus action, getting himself 40 feet off the map. Now, as combat is effectively over for you all, just going to ask real quick as we go. Well, Val's up next. Val, is there anything you'd like to do?
Do we still need to chase the guy, or are we just letting Eban Claw take care of it? All I was gonna do was move up. I was gonna double dash, or not double dash, but move and dash, or whatever.
Do you guys want to catch him, or should we just like let
Right,
him go?
I feel like we should,
I feel like we should.
just to make
I
sure that
still-
Eban Claw catches him. I mean,
Kill him or catch him, but one of the two.
I feel that Eban Claw is gonna catch him because he's already closing in like half the distance in a couple of turns. And I'm like
Well-
really thinking we might piss him off if we like even show any sign or intent that we might take his kill. Because we don't know what Eban Claw's thinking. He's in like a bloodlusted like hunt right now.
Well, I'm still gonna follow. I'm not gonna
Okay.
fire. I just said.
It'd be safe if we followed, yeah.
I mean, it did take him 2 turns to get out of rope, so we don't know what's happening. Anything can happen.
It took him
Maybe-
technically 1
maybe
turn
the-
because I freed him from the rope.
Exactly. He didn't get out of that rope himself.
Okay, I'll
He
just
helped
if I'll
him.
just do the dash thing. Does that mean I get to move 60 feet
Yes.
forward? Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. So, knowing that Eban Claw is going to catch this guy pretty quickly. Vainheart, anything you'd like to do?
Nope. I'm gonna let Eban Claw get his kill. I'm just gonna sit
Orange.
there.
Anything you'd like to do?
So we're pretty sure that Evan Claw is gonna get this guy.
Oh yeah, there is no doubt.
Okay.
There's
I'm wondering. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure we could do this afterwards. This isn't part of combat. It's just like I was gonna like search the guys and see what they got.
Yeah.
With everybody else.
looting the body.
Yep.
All right, Big T.
Me, not mad no more.
Uh,
Me sit. Me and turn.
All right. Rowan.
Yeah, I want to also move forward. I'm at 30, 35, 30. I'm going to slowly make my way forward, and that's my turn. There's nothing else I
Jean?
can do.
how far? How far?
All right, so I didn't update the distance just because it's feeling like you're gonna let Eban Claw get his. That 80 would be a 140 off the map at this point.
140. I can only do 90.
He can only do like 90 if he uses both of his stuff, right?
Yeah,
Can't even see how far it goes.
let's see.
Yeah.
If you got there,
You just want to watch a show.
which would take
Maybe.
you 50 off the map. I mean, I won't stop you from chasing after the guy if you'd like to.
I'm just gonna give up and search the guy next to me on top of this rock.
Okay,
I don't think I'm gonna get him.
so having just decided together, Eban Claw gets this one. The guy makes it another 60 feet with Eban Claw right on his heels. And as Eban Claw catches up, there is just a cloud of dust that kicks up. The sound of screaming amidst Eban Claw's roars. And then the screaming stops. You know that Eban Claw made his kill.
Now for my little question.
All right, but first, before we get to your question,
Yep. Yep.
people are searching bodies. So let's start going over what that means. So, kind of looking through what they have, every single one of them carried a spear. So there are 6 spears in total. All of them have longbows. So 6 longbows with a total of, I don't know exactly how many arrows they fired during the thing, but 6 times 3. There are about 36 arrows remaining. in their quivers collectively. There is the bear trap still, that as soon as the rope was cut, it seemed that it released the clamp. Maybe it was a tension apparatus, not entirely sure. But the trap could be reused if you felt so inclined. But other than that, whole lot of leather armor that is in shambles.
I think we could get one each of the longbow and the whatnot. As for anything else, I don't particularly need it.
I don't need any of those things.
Trying to
I'd
find
like-
out if I can. Oh, sorry.
No, sure, you go.
I'll look
I'm
at the
just trying
spear.
to. I'm trying to find out if I can even use a longbow, because if I cannot, I'll probably take the bow to like sell, but I'll give the arrows to somebody else.
I'm interested in a bear trap.
All right, Big T
Anyone
gets
else?
the bear trap.
I'm interested in arrows.
Like Big T.
Says you're proficient in simple weapons. I think the longbow is a simple weapon, isn't it?
Well, it also said those proficient with longbows. So I was like, is it its own proficiency, or is it a simple weapon? I don't see that anywhere in there.
I can give you an answer in 3, 2, 1. They are classified as a martial ranged weapon.
Can use martial weapons, but are martial and martial range two different things?
If it doesn't say melee or ranged, it is all encompassing.
So you can use one.
I-
So,
Oh, I don't think I can.
so there's
Okay.
only 30-ish arrows left?
36.
I had at least like a decent quiver, but how many arrows? Because I'm assuming after combat we're picking up our own arrows that are being fired.
Well,
I
several
guess-
of them have been damaged.
Oh, okay.
I would say of the arrows fired, you are able to recover about 5 of them.
How many arrows do Jean and Orange get each? Sorry,
Like,
I worded that wrong.
How
I
many we
worded it
have
wrong.
today?
How many did you have before combat started?
17?
I had 7. No, I think I had less. No,
I think I had 17.
you had 17?
I
7.
think.
We could always divvy up the stuff like after the session's over.
Yeah, let's do that.
We might have a little
Okay.
more story left in our last few moments.
Mhm. Okay.
Good call.
Eventually, Eban Claw does return, licking his chops, which are bloodied.
Mm.
Mm.
And he looks to all of you. And, I mean, to be clear, even though it is quadrupedal, he still stands as tall as even Rowan.
But I'm 8 feet tall.
Yup.
Told you he was about as big as you.
And he just kind of plops down, and you can tell he's hurt. If you hadn't intervened, this would not have gone his way at all.
I'm just gonna
I would
walk-
like to thank you all for your interference. I foolishly believed that I could outwit these humans, but it would seem
they were prepared for me.
Yeah, looks like they were. Do
I'm
you
glad we
want?
got you in time.
Would you like extra healing, Eban Claw?
I was going to invite him to have a long rest with us. We could snuggle. What say you, Sabertooth? Do you want to retire with us?
Pass on the cuddling.
Oh,
But let us return to Razortooth Rock, where you will be protected. I will not have you harmed after what you have done for me today.
Thank you, Mr. Eban Claw. We're just glad that we arrived in time to help.
Fair. Eban Claw, at some point, I need to have a discussion with you in private.
I believe that is a reasonable request.
Keyword, some point. It does not have to be right now.
But let us go.
yes, we'll follow
I'm
you.
tired.
And so, Eban Claw guides you all back to Razortooth Rock, picking up your hyena comrades along the way.
Oh,
Hey!
thanks, yeah.
Does not shut up the entire time.
Oh, well. Glad he's cheery.
And primarily, he's just like, wow, he didn't kill all of you. That is really neat. You know, one time, somebody tried to bring him food, and he ate that guy. Yeah, so I'm not sure what's so special about all of you. But, you know, super neat. Real neat. There might be a little bit of jealousy from Hick.
Gonna dig into my pack and throw a piece of my rations to him to make him stop talking so we can travel in silence.
Oh, it just makes it worse because he talks with his mouth full.
Oh.
No manners.
Hell.
God, he is an animal. Quite literally.
And you even like he's so annoying. You start to wonder how Eban Claw is handling just this non-stop jabber, and you can tell he has just zoned out. There's a like vacant expression on his face as he just keeps walking forward. He is not hearing anything. He's in his nothing box.
Vainheart is just gonna travel right up to Eban Claw, equaling his stride because he doesn't want to hear it either. So he's zoning out now.
The void and the void serves there.
But as you all get back to Razortooth Rock, Eban Claw designates a spot for you all to rest. Tells everybody around, do not bother these bipeds. They are our honored guests. Before kind of walking off on his own to lick his wounds and sleep off the pain.
Feel like that would have been the perfect time to have a chat with him, but we have no time left, so I'm not even gonna try.
No, that is where we are going to end the session, but we can have that discussion off the table so that you can still you can talk to him prior to going to sleep. But I do want to take some time to explain magic for our ranger before I myself get off to bed and let these allergies finally knock me out.
Mm.
Hmm.
Should we apply the long rest now or just at the start of the next session?
No, you can apply it now because I'm giving you another level up.
Oh, thank you, Charlie. We love you. I'm going to be a
Do
great,
not
powerful
get
sorcerer.
used to very quick, rapid level ups. Based on experience growth progression, it's something like you should level up to level 2 in the first session you have. A couple more sessions, you hit level 3, but it does get slower and slower the higher in level you get. But just in this initial phase, as you are all starting to understand the mechanics and getting comfortable with your characters, give you a little bit more to learn about, in small chunks every week. And eventually you're going to be like, when was the last time we leveled up? Like, we turned 15 like a year ago. When does 16 happening? No, I am guilty of losing track of when we level up to the point that somebody's like, yo, it's been 6 months. No, it hasn't. No, it's been 6 months. Oh, my bad.
Well, thank
But
you.
let you all
again.
roll hit points real quick. 3d10.
How do you roll for hit points?
All right, so first up, you're going to want to... Well, let me check this first, because then we can actually get some numbers for you. So, Gene, you are going to roll...
Because it says I'm already up to 24.
Let me look at your sheet. You might be averaging. Yeah, I believe you chose to take the average roll for all of your hit point gain. And so you have that 24 does reflect your constitution modifier and the average roll of the dice. So if you're happy with that 24, I'm happy. Let's look at Orange's sheet. So currently have 16, which you also took fixed HP. You're actually rocking 16 hit points, which is one better than what the average is. So that's pretty fantastic. But going down the list of things that level 3 brings everybody. So for everyone except for Rowan, you all get to pick your subclass. So for Orange, that's going to be your Ranger Archetype, which there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 options there to choose from. Beastmaster is going to be your animal companion that fights alongside you. Not entirely sure what a Fey Wanderer is. Give me some details here. Dreadful Strikes can augment your weapon strikes with mind-scarring magic drawn from the gloomy hollows of the Feywild. When you hit a creature with a weapon, you can deal an extra 1d4 psychic damage, and that damage increases based on your level. Also, get some magic. Charm Person, Misty Step, Dispel Magic. Interesting. Got some nice little effects there. And Glamour. The Fey qualities give you a supernatural charm. As a result, whenever you make a charisma check, you gain a bonus to the check equal to your wisdom modifier. And you gain a skill proficiency. That Fey Wanderer is kind of cool. The Gloomstalker is a really neat subclass, but it's more geared towards being in darkness, which I don't see that happening for you depending on where you're at. Sometimes you'll be insanely useful, sometimes you'll be insanely useless. So I would recommend against that one personally. The Horizon Walker is my favorite ranger subclass. You can teleport around the field and stuff like that. The hunter is as traditional as it gets. You get really good at hunting certain things. The monster slayer is all about just combat and dealing a lot of damage. And then the swarm keeper, I think, is a little more leaning towards a druid, where you can kind of summon a swarm to utilize in various different ways. So whichever of those subclasses sounds cool to you is your choice.
I will research.
All right, I'll give you plenty of time to do that. For Jean, have you thought about what your subclass would be?
Not sure what mostly do. Some do. I do understand, like scout and assassin. I have an idea, and thief. I
Yeah,
am leaning
so
more towards assassin though.
going down the list of those, I'm fairly familiar with rogue subclasses. You know, your arcane trickster, you get some wizard magic to cast, which it never, I think you cap out at either 4th or 5th level, but you can learn fireball and some pretty significant spells. Wizard light. Assassin is all about dealing as much damage in that first turn as possible, which really plays well into your racial ability to do extra damage. And as your sneak attack gets higher, I could see you doing just some insane amounts of damage as an assassin. The Inquisitive is kind of a detective. They have really high investigation and perception. You know, they can detect the weaknesses and help people out through combat by pointing them out. The Mastermind is, everybody says it's the Moriarty to Sherlock Holmes. If Sherlock Holmes is the Inquisitive, Moriarty is the Mastermind. And I'm not too familiar with how that is represented within the subclass, but it's a little, like, it plays dirty, is the best way to put it for me. The Phantom, all about blending into the shadows. Scout, self-explanatory. Soul Knife, you get these psychic knives that you can throw and never have to actually have a knife on you. The Swashbuckler, you're a pirate. You are a charming, roguish pirate. And then the Thief, you get really good at moving around the environment and stealing shit.
I'm actually now interested in the mastermind.
But
I will look into that one too.
But yeah, take the time that you need. If you have any questions, I can answer those. And then I imagine everybody else have a good idea of what you're doing with your subclass.
I already had mine.
Oh, that's right. Sorcerers, I think, pick them at 2nd level
I think it was the level 1.
or 1st.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yes, just at 23.
magic. So Orange, you were a little bit confused at the beginning of the combat when we started talking about the concentration spells and all of those different things. So the very basics of understanding magic in Dungeons and Dragons. Not everybody can cast spells. It's relegated down to, wizards, warlocks, clerics, druids. Those are your full casting classes. You fall into the half-caster class, which is you have plenty of options in combat from melee to ranged attacks, but then you also have some druidic magic to play on. And this is represented through knowing a cantrip, which a cantrip can be cast as many times as you want at any time of the day. These are free spells that you have practiced, and you are a master of them. But then you also have access to 1st level spells as a 3rd level ranger. You now have 3 slots for those, by the way. Now, you can only cast a number of leveled spells per day, and then you have to take a long rest in order to recover the ability to do it again. As a level 3 ranger, you have 3 1st level spell slots. And it looks like you've already selected a couple more spells to throw in there. That's fantastic. Now, some spells take an action to cast, like your Cure Wounds or your Fairy Fire. Some of them are a bonus action meant to augment something else, like your Hail of Thorns. Casting a Hail of Thorns as a bonus action so that you can hit harder when you utilize your action to attack somebody. And then there is this special little moniker called Concentration. Concentration comes into play when a spell can kind of have a long-term effect, like the action of casting a spell on an arrow or on your bow to, utilize the Hail of Thorns. When you're concentrating on a spell, you can only concentrate on that one. If you start concentrating on another spell, you will lose concentration on the first one. And so there is some complexity to it, but most of the time, I don't think this is going to be something we have to worry about a whole lot, because we're 3rd level. Not a lot of stuff to do. Probably not explaining this the best, but I am rather tired. So do you have any questions that I can answer instead?
I had a question, but I forgot it. So you're all good.
All right.
Yeah, go to bed, man. It's all good.
Does anybody else have any questions?
No.
No.
No?
I don't think so.
All right then. So, what is today? The 26th? What day is next week? Give me my calendar.
Hmm.
All right, so unfortunately, we do not have a game next week due to me having to go back to Arkansas. Boo-hoo. I'm not happy about it.
Mm.
Now we're all gonna hate each other.
But we will be on for the next week,
Yes.
which I believe I have that indicated in the adventure details here.
That's...
Yeah, May 10th. And I'm just going to go ahead and start adding some sessions in based on what my schedule is going to look like. Where's that information? All right, so after the 10th, we have the 17th, which I should be able to do the 17th. So let's lock that one in.
Why the hell does Razortooth Rock look like Pride Rock?
Where'd you get
I
this?
didn't put that there.
Type in my dark.
Was it
After
'cause
the 17th.
Charlie kept saying Pride Land? Like, I keep thinking about Pride Rock.
Honestly,
Hmm.
all I thought about was that.
Yep.
Kept thinking of like jagged rock landscape.
It's like Scar
All right, we
over.
should be good for the 24th.
I think I'm just gonna take a longbow and like 12 arrows.
Wait, where are you seeing the inventory that
Can
we
do the
can
31st.
grab?
There's nothing there yet, but I remembered 36 arrows. Divide the 3. You guys each get 12. I get 12. You'll still
Well,
both have
my
like
weapon
more
uses
than
bolts.
And
no. This is just for me and Eric and Issa.
7th. All right, cool. I'm going to say after my drill, I am taking my computer with me when I am on orders, and I should be able to play from my hotel room. So with the exception of next weekend, we should be good to go weekly from that point forward.
Nice.
until at least August. We should see an interruption that first weekend of August. So August 1st. But that's not even on the calendar yet. We're 10 sessions down on there now. Excellent. All right.
Yes.
Well, thank you all so much for playing. You guys are an absolute blast. I know that the game gets a little bit confusing sometimes, but even when it's confusing, I'm still having fun. I hope you're having fun. You all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you next time.
Bye,
Thanks, Charlie.
Thank you.
Bye,
Okay.
Charlie.
Good
Bye.
night.
Good night,
Night.
everybody.